PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
When the sport meets world, sport meets world.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to go. Party on, Wayne! Party on, Garth! It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
Guys!
Down the left field line, is it enough? Gone! There it is! 62!
Where's my snack pack? Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt.
I believe I can fly.
You play ball like a girl! Just fly together!
What's your favorite scary movie?
and welcome to episode 100 of Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's the finale to our 90s episodes. It's your boys, Tricky, Stoutsy, and welcome back finally.
Thanks, boys.
Welcome back.
Appreciate that.
Episode 100. We're here. We did it.
Damn. All three of us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Back together.
Yeah, it's been a long journey.
Been months.
Months. All right, we'll see you later.
All right. Yeah,
100.
wrap it up. And on a high note.
So yeah, this is the finale of the 90s episodes that we're doing. I guess starting in August. I don't know when in August, but start doing the 80s throwback episodes. It's be fun to do. So yeah, but it's kind of bittersweet. It's the last 90s episode.
It's a bittersweet symphony.
Oh! And on today's episode, we'll be counting down the top 30 songs of the 90s. Before that, though, I want to shout out real quick Anything But Credible Podcast, Kyle Frichet, Hotbox Hockey, and the movie Chasing Molly. We're not going to run any ads today. This is going to be us straightforward, so go listen to them. Those are all of our ads. Again, ABC, Anything But Credible Podcast, which I was on this past week, promoting this.
The fuck's up
or
with
last
that,
week.
guys?
It was like that day of. They're like, hey, can you come on? It's really late. I know. Keith's not going to be in, but we need somebody. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just show up. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I guess I could have asked. I gave you guys a shout out though on it.
Word?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
But yeah, Anything But Credible Podcast, Kyle Frichet, Hotbox Hockey, and Chasing Molly. Go check all those out. Find them on social media. Just do it. It's going to be a little game. Go find them.
Hey, don't forget that we still got to do like a straight crossover episode, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's in the works. I might have to buy a mixer, or we're just going to have to do it at Deacon's house.
Toy?
One of the two. Anyway, 90s.
I'll go on their turf.
90s.
90s.
And for our 100th episode, we have a musical guest for you, and they're going to play right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Just Jump.
I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear ya wicked screams. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I rushed on
part of my life about a year ago. Even forgot some things I used to know. It don't matter now, I'm in a different place. No more lies, no more disgrace. Was ignorant as hell, was under a wicked spell. Familiar with places and smells. It's preventing me from seeing the demon that dwells inside of me. I'm not how you think. You told me to read, you told me to blink. I was stupid, couldn't think for myself. I didn't know better. And now look where I am. Now look where I am. I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear you wicked screams. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear you wicked screams. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I'm 15 grand in debt to my university. I've got a degree, no one. At least I got the diversity that I missed growing up. You kept me sheltered too long. Now it's all crashed down and I found a new purpose. Now I ask, was it worth it? I wonder all the time how my life could have been different. If I was encouraged, my talent instead of pressure would be perfect. Just because you're smart doesn't mean you're meant to be a doctor. Music is my medicine, my doctor. I struggled through college. I roll with the punches, but the blood in my eyes blinded me from reality. I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear you wicked screams. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear you wicked screams. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I talk with the counselors, I talk with the faculty. They all were confused while I studied what I did. I'm the classic case of a kid trying to please his family, live the lives I wish I could have, but that's crazy. This is my life, my time. I'm not being lazy. If I want to spread my message to music, let me. If I fall on my face, I'll stand back, yeah, motherfucker. My face is already bruised as it is. I don't want more regrets. I just want good experiences. I no longer wish to please you. You'll see me succeed, and I forgive you. Chant my name. I wanna hear ya wicked scream. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? I wanna hear you chant my name. I wanna hear ya wicked scream. I wanna hear you chant my name. Are you listening? Chant my name. Chant my name. A wicked screams. Chant my name. Are you listening? My name, a wicked screams. I chant my name. Are you listening?
Hello, offenders!
This is Rad and Smiley of Just Jump!
And you're listening to Offended, presented by PWP Nation.
Oh yeah, we've got Big Nerd over here with the kid. Oh yeah, I guess
definitely got laid sometimes over here. What's good?
He gets laid once, pops one out.
Since he's back in person, I guess congratulations.
Thanks,
finally.
guys.
We can finally say it to him.
Appreciate that.
I guess I gotta go see that little thing sooner.
Yeah, man. Yeah, actually, we've kind of just been keeping her away from all you fucking deplorables, but I think it's about that time.
That's fair.
It's understandable.
Yeah,
I can accept that.
Yeah, it is. What we're gonna do though, other big news, just closed on a house. So
nice, dude.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Maybe we can eventually get a little mini studio set up over there too.
House party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be a house party for sure. Like I'm
gonna get that kid drunk.
Yeah.
Millie can come on the show.
What we're going to do is have like a Millie meet and greet during the day, and then we're going to have the grandparents come get her because we're going to throw down fucking high school style, no doubt. Yeah.
Legitimately, though, if you got like 5 of us to set up like on the outside of the porch, like with
table?
like a velvet rope or like tape and stuff, like
she's sitting behind
I could have like a guest list.
She's like behind a table, and you have to like awkwardly like sit like kneel down and take a picture with her on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's like
shows
meeting
up and
Santa.
I'm just like, yeah, bro, you're not on the list today. The boot, dude. Yes, Steve. Put out the cigarette before you get to the baby, you psycho.
Steve, if you let her win a Mario Party once, you can come meet her. No, fuck that!
No, for real, this all came about, though, because we always set up, like, one of those sun tents during Gabe's picnic. My dad lives on Gabe's picnic.
Right.
And I was, like, going to sell some of the NFG Fuck Cancer shirts while doing, like, a Millie meet and greet, just guilt trip the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
I ended up backing out of it. That definitely happening next year. This year, I just didn't have everything in order.
Oh,
but
hey, stall for a second for me. I'm going to leave this going. I got you something, Corey.
Mark Stall. We got you a gift.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, snapperoo.
Oh, shit.
Little jersey.
Word.
Look at
a little mini jersey.
You're really
dude.
buying
This
our
is
friendship,
so
dude. He bought me
sick.
some gifts, too.
Hey, thanks, brother.
No problem,
I
man.
do appreciate
it was my
that.
little brother, so
That's
obviously he doesn't
fucking
fit
amazing.
anymore.
That's tight.
Oh, dude.
I didn't buy
At the
him
rate
anything.
she's
He's my
growing,
brother.
honestly, this will fit her when she's like 13, but this is perfect. She's a little nugget. No, this is fucking awesome, though. Thanks, man.
No problem,
My
man.
dad's side's going to tear up. Because that's the other thing, your hormones. It's like we know
Oh,
I was
yeah,
already
bro,
a
you're
hormonal
just so
person,
sensitive.
but fuck me,
How
man.
much did you cry when we won the Stanley Cup?
A bit. My mom actually asked me what was wrong with me, because it was my mom,
I did.
Millie, and myself watching. Yeah.
Katie has the video. Like, I didn't know she had the video. I watched it for the first time the other day. I'm like, man, you could tell I'm like crying my eyes out, happy tears, just screaming at Ballpark Village.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, I mean, it's totally understandable. I still on a quest to touch that fucking cup.
Dude, so am I. You had the chance.
I know.
Real quick
I
before
know.
we get into trivia, you want to explain like what happened at the parade?
Yeah, so we were honestly walking to just finish it, but we were just following the parade route. And then there was a little split in the barricade, and I was like, hey, see ya. And luckily my buddy was just coincidingly videotaping. And so you kind of just see me slip in there, and then I ducked in there for probably a good 10, 15 minutes. Ended up going and grabbing a Shen and Butler on the shoulders just to kind of look like I was supposed to be there. Kind of ousted myself to Butler, so we'll get back to that in a quick second. But yeah, then I walked up to this kid who was carrying a flag. Yeah, that just the most awkward picture of me carrying the flag. But yeah, I told this kid, like, hey, dude, they told me to come relieve you. Said you probably needed a break. He just handed me the flag, and he was like, I know that's bullshit, but here you go, man. And I was like, cool, thanks, appreciate it. He's like, just bring it back. So I took it for a lap real quick. And then I was just walking with the boys, and the master plan at that point, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm in here. But as one of my coworkers says, I had the Brett Hull clown jersey on, you know, with the all red on the bottom. So I was kind of sticking out like a sore thumb in the first place, red hat on. So not too incognito, but that's the reason. So Bomeister went to hand me the cup, and I had kind of ousted who I was to Butler at first when I got in, when I was just shooting the shit with him. I actually went to high school with his little brother, so I just made that like my segue, you know. But you can see in this one video on my Snapchat, Bomeister legit, he's so out of it. He just goes to hand me the cup, and then I was like gonna grab it, like while holding my phone. Already kind of a sketchy move, but I was just like, oh fuck. But then on the side, you can't, there's too much commotion, but Butler just straight up says, no, we don't know him. And then so Bomeister like turns and gives it to Butler, and I was like, you know what? And then I was just gonna reach for it, you know, touch it, but I was like, I don't want to make myself look like I'm not supposed to be a part of this at all, because my main plan was to just slip with them through the final barricade into like the main little party at the Arch grounds. But I got fucking nabbed there. They knew right away. Yeah, there was security, and I was straight walking in single file with the players, and somebody just grabbed me on the shoulder and just yanked my ass out of line. And I was like, oh, dude, so fucking close. God. But yeah, that was legit. The only thing I didn't do was not touch the cup, but I'm still not too mad about it, because I'll get my opportunity.
Around trying to Snapchat it for the world.
It's going to come back to me.
All you had to do is give it a little slap.
So there's a Twitter handle like called STL Cup Tracker, and it tells you exactly where the cup's at like every day.
That's pretty
I'm
sick.
pissed that I found out about this like
I found out like literally. Yep, so did I.
And I'm like, wow, we could have totally used this like 3 weeks ago.
So pissed, and now it's up in way up in Chiefs land.
Yep. We still got a lot of summer though, boys. It's going to happen.
It'll happen.
That's the other. I don't really want to bother with that because I was already right there. I feel like organically it'll just work out at some point.
Yeah,
it's been around a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, but the guy who put together Nick Zahuri, I think you might know him. You probably know him as well. You've seen him around. Shout out Nick. We'll see if he listens. But his uncle works for the blues, so that's why it was up at Milo's, if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Because his uncle has something to do with that. So he was like straight drinking out of the cup all day and then came and played softball with us, and I was just like, I could like fucking feel the presence of the cup
So I
off
saw
of him.
Joe
like,
Hildebrand's picture. Gianni,
Yeah,
my buddy Gianni had a picture taken with it. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Fucking Italians don't even play hockey.
Right?
Joe Vitale.
They fucking...
He's a dork anyways.
They watch soccer teams that play across the fucking Atlantic.
Praise Jesus.
For Christ's sakes.
And before we get into our top 30 songs of the 90s, once again, just jump.
Blinded by your own infatuation, you fall in desperation. Hypnotize, mesmerize, you do as I bid. You know you can't stop dancing while I'm waving my hand. I know you won't stop, you'll dance anyway. I know you won't stop until it's faded. Hypnotize, mesmerize, you do as I bid. You know you can't stop dancing while I'm waving my hand. I know you won't stop, you'll dance anyway. I know you won't stop until it's faded. Hypnotize, mesmerize, you do as I bid. You know you can't stop dancing while I'm waving my hand. I know you won't stop, you'll dance anyway. I know you won't stop until it's
Each step I take, I feel one step. Easy for you to say, what I want. Each step I take, I feel one step. Easy for you to say, easy for you to say, to keep trying for you to say, see how I'm proud.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
Top 30 songs of the 90s.
Yeah,
It's our last
man.
countdown list for the 90s, man.
Let's go.
All right, who wants to kick it off? Who wants to start?
I have so many songs missing.
I'm not playing this game.
What?
Who wants to kick it off?
Who wants to start?
I'll start. Let's just be mature, too. Can I just start without being interrupted?
Go.
Maybe.
If you just go.
Number 30. Ace of Base, The Sign.
I saw the sign. Open up my eyes, I saw the sign. Totally
That's
forgot
good.
about that
That's
fucking
good.
song.
I have so many, like, one-hit wonders that are left off and shit that... Honestly, I was just going through, found songs, and when I saw it, I was like, that's going to be that
If you
number.
remember it, like, oh, yeah. Yeah,
For sure,
I dig
for
that.
sure. So that's my number 30. The Sign, Ace of Base.
Do you want to go next, Corey?
Yeah, no doubt, Just a Girl.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
No Doubt was badass.
No doubt was
bro.
slept on.
For sure, dude. That was a badass band.
Yeah. it
Gwen
really
Stefani
was.
can do no wrong.
You say Just a Girl?
Yes.
That's my number. So I made 50. All right.
Psycho.
Just because, dude, there's so many
Definitely a
songs. I have Just a Girl at number 50. Or no,
Okay, word.
at number 40.
Honestly, I basically just squeezed her in right at 30 because I wanted to give a shout out more than anything. It wasn't like an integral part of my shit, you know. But
Yeah,
we
for sure.
gotta
I got
give
a few of those where I was like,
you gotta
you know
give
what?
No Doubt a shout out.
Dude,
Yeah.
just that
No
guitar and that dun 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 dun. Dude, it's just fucking,
just a girl.
fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's just a banger of a jam.
She can
you know?
fucking sing too, for sure.
Oh yeah, she really
That's just
can.
hot.
All right, my number 30 is "I Love You Always Forever" by Donna Lewis, kicking it off strong.
Aww.
Love that song.
Dude, it's just you're like, yeah,
Doesn't Katie love that song?
that's like one of her favorite songs.
Yeah, for sure.
She said that would have been her number one.
One time I think we were fucked up at Bombers and I played it and we and her were jamming out.
Yeah.
And then we made out. It was crazy, dude.
We made out, man.
That makes sense.
Good for you, man. I probably fucked her that night.
How'd my mouth taste?
Right.
How'd my dick taste?
That was before.
Yeah. That's weird, bro.
Oh yeah, and every song that I pick, for me anyways, you never get that artist again of mine. So like almost for me,
Yeah, I don't have any repeat offenders.
Yeah. So
Oh, for artists, for real?
yeah, I mean you
Right,
can do whatever you
hang on.
Oh,
want.
you can for sure.
You can do whatever
Bitch,
you
I
want.
know.
So my number 29 by Los Del Rio. 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena.
Nice.
The Macarena. Integral part to the 90s.
Damn, how did I forget the Macarena?
Who wasn't doing the I don't think I ever picked it for a 90s song.
Mm-hmm.
A few of these I picked 'cause I was like, what had like a
But
huge impact
Do
on
you have
culture?
like the remix that we always played and listened to, or the regular? Which I looked it up the other day, and it was just like a normal like Mexican song.
Why would you even ask this question?
Well, I'm just asking.
Who knows more than 2 versions to that song?
I found out for the first time the other day. That
Well,
song's been out
delete
since
that.
'95.
Fucking Men in Black. See, that's out of your fucking memory. There's only one Macarena. That's the one that got played everywhere. Yeah, I don't know.
Macarena.
Pretty sure that's like, I saw something about that being a really sexual dance or something.
It was just
Probably,
it was
bro.
just-
Yeah, but it was
Damn.
supposed to be.
That means if I ever get famous, some chick
Look
from
that
like
up on your little thing.
some chick from like a mixer back in the day is gonna be like, this dude did the Macarena on me, and I'm gonna be like, I didn't know.
Yeah,
And it's gonna
that's
ruin my
exactly
whole
what's
fucking
gonna
career,
happen.
dude.
She's gonna say hashtag me too. I
Yeah,
got
dude.
Macarena'd too.
Same thing's gonna happen. Be like, yeah, we were playing hot in here, and I was grinding with Jim Stout, and I felt a little poke coming through. I'm like, fucking, I was 12,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
mini
gonna
skirts
happen.
just started. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What's your
Good
number?
dance.
29.
That's how I imagine my career goes down if I ever get famous.
Oh, we did the Macarena.
Not a tweet, but from a mixer.
My number 29, a little Big Willie style.
Ooh.
Miami.
Miami.
Welcome
Party
to
in the sea when the
Miami.
heat is on, all night on the beach at the break of dawn.
Yo, shout out Will Smith.
truly owned the 90s.
Looks badass in that new movie coming out.
Which one?
Gemini?
Not Aladdin?
Yeah, man. Man, not the Aladdin one.
Miami was number 39 on mine.
Great. Nice.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
song, man. Yeah, dude, Will Smith did kind of own the 90s for a bit.
You really
Oh,
did.
yeah. For sure. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dude.
Yeah, man.
My number 29 is Inside Out by Eve 6.
Nice.
I will swallow my pride, and I will choke on the right. The laughter of it to the empty inside. Wanna put my tender heart in the blender. Rendezvous, and I'm through with you. Dude, just those lyrics are just 90s. Every word that is said in that chorus is a 90s like word that you never use anymore.
No.
You want to rendezvous, dude? We should rendezvous to the fucking Bomber O'Briens.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna rendezvous up at Bombers, bro.
Dude, I'm bringing that word back. I'm bringing, bringing
Rendezvous
rendezvous.
For sure, dude.
You gotta hit the whole thing. Rendezvous point.
Yeah, Bowman, we're gonna rendezvous about.
Hit you at the rendezvous point?
Oh my god, we should just hit that to Bowman more than anybody. He was like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
What's
just
going on?
Start dropping it on him.
What's going on, guys?
Real quick, I just thought of this because we were talking about how you're going to finally figure out computers when you're 40.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman didn't know how to listen to podcasts, and he didn't know that just like straight up on his phone.
I was going to say, dude, like, I kind of exaggerate how inept I am, and I'm totally not fucking great. But you guys shit on me a lot compared to people like Bowman, who's just like, he doesn't know dick, dude. He still uses a fucking iPod Nano.
He's just like,
I'm serious, which is a power move, dude.
You know what, Jim? Since you brought this up,
it's been eating him up for so long.
There's people more inept to this technology.
Well, I'm just saying, you're around Bowman, and he's referred to as a nerd, but he literally still uses a fucking Nano.
Dude, I know.
He doesn't even, like, know smartphones.
And then when you go over to his house after Bomber O'Brien's at 3 o'clock in the morning to play Mario Party, you have to share a fucking headphone with him. Because he's like, no, dude, you gotta listen to music while we play. And I only have a Nano, so you have no idea what's coming up next.
Yeah. Again, power move, not hating. Just pointing it out.
But I was like, yeah, dude, when you're down here stoned, you should listen to this. I'm just talking about good wrestling podcast to listen to. He's like, how do you even listen to him? And I showed him, and he was like so fucking mind blown. He was like, oh,
dude,
wait, so I just searched for it. Yeah, he was like, oh, all right, well that's easy, dude. I thought I had to like what? Bowman go buy a fucking software from Best Buy? You fucking idiot.
You have to go buy like the little Microsoft box that you used to get from the 90s to like install this new software because you didn't have the internet yet.
Why the fuck did you think it was so hard to listen to a podcast, bro?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That is Bowman from our new podcast, Nerds Who Get Laid.
Fucking
sometimes.
I love that kid so much. So stupid. When he's stupid, it's the best.
It's hilarious. And he didn't like Spider-Man Homecoming, which blows my mind. The movie's fantastic.
He's a jerk, dude. My number 28, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
My number 28 is a little song by the Bare Naked Ladies. When I first heard this band, I was like, oh shit, they're probably like naked chicks, but no, there wasn't. A little song called 1 Week.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Chicken to China, Chinese chicken. Have a podcast that you just can't listen to, even though you have that podcast app on the iPhone. You still got the Nano.
And he has like an iPhone 4. I literally think his iPhone still charges.
Oh no, bro! He
charger.
just got a new one from his
upgrade?
sister, and it's already fucked up.
It's a 5.
Sweet Blackberry, Steve. Sweet Palm Pilot, bro.
Okay, Jim. At least mine has 100 buttons. Yours only has 2.
Yeah, dude. I have a stylist.
Sweet Razor.
A BlackBerry would be kind of legit, to be honest. I missed that little.
Bro.
I never got one because those were way past what I could afford.
I had a Palm Pilot at one point, but because it was my buddy I played hockey with, who was from Priory, and he was getting like the iPhone. I was like, dude, let me get that Palm Pilot. He's like, for sure, dude. But it was tight and had the best game on it.
So apparently the Razor's coming back too.
I saw that.
I did
and
see
it's supposed to be like it's just a flip phone but with the screen. Like touch screen.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be
flip phones will be the new rage again.
You'll get the people that are like, look, you can snap it. It's like, no shit.
Watch, flip phones are going to be like the hipster phone like for like a year, and then everybody's going to get one. Hipsters are like, oh, I'm back on the iPhone.
Unless they turn out to be like really cool, people find them more beneficial. But
are we talking like new flip phones though? Because they also have those. Have you seen those screens that just like fold?
Apparently
that's what
those
the Razor
don't work though.
Yeah,
like the Android tried to do it, and like the screens that fold, like people would just fold it once and just crack in half.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, you're just supposed to open it once to fold it.
So it's going to be legit Razor. That's what we're saying,
yeah.
like old school style.
Yeah,
I could dig that. I miss flip phones.
I kind of do too. It just makes me like.
But every time I think
dude?
about going back to a flip phone, I'm like, oh, I saw that convenient shit on my smartphone.
I wish I had the old like just slide up phone that I had. Honestly, bro, I think about it, and I think
like the Matrix phone where they just click the side and it just pop down.
No, that was like the Sidekick.
Sidekick. No, that was lame.
More like the Sony
Ericsson.
Ericsson.
It just fucking flipped up.
Yeah.
It just slid up. But I was thinking this. I honestly think texting and driving with T9 mode is easier than...
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because
Really?
you can just click, 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 doom, click, click.
I mean, dude,
doom,
think
click,
about
doom.
how you used to text
Yeah.
in high school.
Right,
I never
exactly.
used T9 mode.
I never used T9 though.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, so if you were a T9 user, it was just easy, like, because after doing it so much, it automatically, just makes the word. So, like, I remember I never had to look.
Yeah.
I had a text message on T9 mode. Once you could feel the buttons, which I think makes it easier than, like, using your iPhone. You can't fucking... Plus, with cases and shit, you're missing 75 buttons. You fucking misspell something, the whole conversation.
Basically, it was helping you read Braille. So, like...
yeah.
Pretty much.
But, I remember, like, in the early, like, 2000s, when PlayStation 2 came out, that's when, like, all these phones started getting, like, games on it. And I remember Saturday Night Live did a joke where Jimmy Fallon's like, so yeah, our cell phones now will start to carry games on it, and you will be able to now play video games from your cell phones. It's like, oh, but too bad, I already beat them to it, and it looks like I'm getting a phone call. And he bends down, picks up his PlayStation 2 with a cell phone attached to it. He goes, hello? Yep. Okay, bye. And he closes it. He goes, apparently I'm an idiot.
Classic Fallon.
Did you just go?
Classic Fallon. Oh, did I? Oh, I thought you said what'd you just say? Yeah, I just did 1 week bare naked ladies.
What number was that?
28.
28?
Yeah.
All right. 28 core?
This one of my repeaters, but just gotta do it because the big man was so influential. Biggie, Who Shot Ya, was cracking.
Nice. I like that. So, I was thinking about some of these songs that I picked, and I figured that you and I would have more of the same, and I feel like you would totally cover songs that I definitely won't have, like that one.
Yeah, see, that's how I kind
sense.
of went too, but I also have some I know
I just got a wide array.
You'll probably... Like, I left a lot of the hip-hop to you.
Yeah, same.
A hundo.
Yeah, I could dig that.
There's a few on here, though, I just couldn't leave off, though.
I strategized.
Got a lot of that.
My number 28, I gotta go with Mr. Rob Thomas. Not with Friends, though. It's not even his song. He's just featured fucking Santana Smooth.
Nice.
That song is just so fucking good, man. I just listened to that for the first time the other day.
Pussy.
I'm trying to get a job. I just listened to it. I shouldn't have been doing it last week. But, fucking such a good song.
It is, man.
Better suit your mood, 'cause you're so small.
One time at Six Flags.
You're just like the ocean under the moon. It's the same state of motion that I get from you. You got the kind of red hair that I like from you. Bowman, give me your nano, or let's forget about it. Dude, it works every time. That's our new thing. What was the
Passport? I sang a Passport song to myself the other day because I thought of something and I was just rocking out. I meant to Snapchat it to you, but I think I just forgot. But dude, so a funny Santana story. I was at Six Flags, back when that was fucking cool. I hate roller coasters now, bro.
Really?
I don't think I could do it,
see
dude.
that fuck with your stomach.
My head. I feel like I get headaches too easy now.
Really?
And just like I don't have
You're a soft bitch, bro.
I don't have an emotion on a roller coaster. The whole time I'm on one, I'm sitting there thinking, what does my fucking stupid face look like? So I'm not screaming. I'm not like hands. I can't put my hands up and just
see. You gotta figure out.
It, bro.
You gotta figure out where the camera is.
You don't get any
and then when the
adrenaline?
camera comes up, you just do something like goofy and stupid.
No, or you do nothing. The straight faces.
That's me the whole time on a roller
you
coaster.
You
just cross-armed and just straightforward when the picture gets taken.
But that's me the whole time on a roller, so I just feel dumb because I don't have I guess it's an adrenaline rush, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Dude,
they're fun, I guess.
There was a ride at Universal Studios that these guys figured out where the camera was at, but they would go on 100 times, and Universal Studios gave them the okay to start bringing props on. So, like, there's one picture of them, like, they get out a bottle of wine, they're pouring wine, and you just see the wine just splashing back
at
all
people?
the people.
That's hilarious.
And, like, the one guy's just holding his glass up in the air with, like, his pinky out, and he looks elegant while everybody else is just getting splashed.
Yeah, dude, I got more of adrenaline from the water park, Hurricane Harbor, because I was, like, on the Big Kahuna, I'm like, this fucking raft's gonna tip over. I guess I just needed
Which one's the Big Kahuna?
The big red one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you just find, I was like, this is gonna fly over
Have
the
you
side.
been in the tornado one?
Yeah.
Dude, that one feels like it's definitely tipping over. Like when you're
Yeah, like you're running up a warped wall and you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Dude, the water park's way more extreme.
But if you fell out of it, you wouldn't get hurt. You just slide down.
You know what, dude?
No, I'm talking about falling off. Oh, in the tornado one, yeah. In the Big Kahuna, you fall off the side, you're fucking falling 300 feet and you're dead.
That's true.
See,
That's why it's curved though at the
scared
top.
me.
It's like almost impossible.
Right, yeah.
Almost.
But you could.
That's like roller coasters never scared me, but some of those slides at fucking Hurricane Harbor at Six Flags, you'd be like, shit, dude, am I just gonna just fly off the fucking top of it, you know?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want to fucking go out, bro.
Word.
But anyway, so there was a Santana shirt at Six Flags. That's why I started talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was really into Juelz Santana, from Dipset.
Absolutely. What was his bangerang?
There was the whistle song.
Yeah.
And then there was the other one, just Santana.
Yeah.
Santana.
Yeah. But that whistle song was hard.
The whistle song was hard.
Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, but anyway, so I thought it was like a Juelz Santana shirt. Ended up just being a fucking Santana guitar player.
Still hype. Do you have it? That'd be gangster.
Nah, bro. I think some little kid got it in one of those donation boxes I put it in. Yeah, so he's got it somewhere. I imagine.
All right, what's your 27?
My number 27.
We got a ways to go.
It's by a little duo called Len. A song called "Steal My Sunshine."
That was an honorable mention of mine.
Nice, dude. That was just one of my favorite songs because the dude's voice. I was lying in the grass on Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. Just so fucking like California beats, like
dude, if they did a fuck Rick and Morty, there you go. That's $1 million episode.
God,
Yep, jump norps and me storps.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick, is this Steal My Sunshine from
jeez,
Rick?
You steal the sunshine, Rick.
Rick, they're stealing the sunshine. Oh jeez, Morty, shut the fuck up. Just listen to this song. It's a great song. Does he like what's the fucking thing they like say in that?
What?
In that song, what's the lyric? He's like, does he like they're asking him, does he like something tarts or something like that?
I don't think so.
Hey Matt, yeah, it's him. Have you talked to Mark lately? Haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty down. He looks pretty down? Yeah, well maybe we should cheer him up then. What do you think he's supposed to do? Well, does he like butter tarts? Yeah.
The music video looks so much fun though, dude. They're just riding around some drop top.
Chad, come here. Wow, look at her. I know. Man, I've never seen Sharon look so bad before. I did once before, but this is pretty bad. Yeah, what do you think she got? What do you think she got up to last night? Well, Sharon, I love you. Does he like butter tarts?
Does he like butter tarts?
Butter
You know
tarts,
they're so high, like just writing that song. You're like, yeah, we'll add butter tarts in there, dude.
That dude's basically the off-brand version of the guy that sings "Pretty Fly" for a white guy.
The Offspring?
The Offspring, yes, there we go. I couldn't think.
Fuck, I forgot about the Offspring.
Yeah, I think I got one on here. But yeah, that was my number 27. Who's up? Core?
Yep, Core.
Honestly, that was one of the last bands who I just thought of naturally.
What
are we on, 27?
Yes.
Spice Girls. Gotta bring them in there. Wannabe.
Nice.
If you wanna be my lover,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta keep being my
Strictly
friend.
every time we talk about this, go back to the same thing. Rollercade.
Yeah.
Saturday nights. finish like a day's worth of inline games, which was also pimp because all the little girls be looking at you while you were killing shit, and then you take your fucking tours or your missions if you were a fag, tours if you were a fucking G, you know what I'm saying? Get out there, do some hockey stops in front of the ladies. Yeah,
I don't got stoppers on mine.
You leave your cool Teen Pants songs that look so fresh. For sure.
Absolutely. One too many pickle shots, you're fucking sliding around, you know, trying to show off. Yeah.
Remember, I broke up with my girlfriend in 5th or 6th grade there, and I ended up dancing or skating with some other girl, East Coast, West Coast. Broke a girl's heart. Heartbreak.
East Side, West Side, I set a record for rejection. It was like at first it was kind of like I was legit trying to get some East Side, West Side action, but they weren't feeling it. So then I was like, bro, how many times have I been rejected? I think it was like 40-something times in like a month. Just straight up got no'd.
See, I bet you can't even do shit like that anymore.
You're basically Dustin at the other Stranger Things
yeah,
too.
Bro.
Like, do kids go to like or what was the county version of it?
What?
Rollercade, and then
there was one in Arnold, wasn't there?
Rollercade was in South County.
That's
one next to
And then I
Ronnie's.
meant to say the one that was over off of South Broadway.
Ron's World.
That's
Stadium,
dude,
bro.
That's
Stadium.
still open, and apparently,
that was the
like,
shit.
it's a big like hipster like dive bar now, where like they skate around like on Saturday nights. And, like,
I could absolutely see that.
Up. Yeah,
they probably have a fucking blast. To be honest with you,
probably.
Yeah, they probably
see, and one of those things, meant for kids, got jacked by hipsters.
Yeah, dude, you're probably right, though. They probably can't do East Side, West Side now.
I guarantee they can't. Can't even play dodgeball anymore. God forbid a kid
you know
gets
why,
fucking
dude? Because,
rejected.
and not to like get too into it, but like literally, it's probably because if they're like boys at one end and girls at the other, and legit, if there's kids that are like,
we're not doing boy and boy anymore. Yeah,
they're probably like, okay, kids, just go to pick a side.
Yeah, they just get all political about it.
Yeah, there's no East Side. Wow, I wonder if that's true.
I guarantee you that's real.
They just basically skate in a circle. It's like, okay, find somebody now. Now it's just a fucking like war scene to get through. Like, are you with somebody? No? Okay, I can't tell. Like, it's too dark in here.
They'd be like, oh, we can't just make
hey,
it.
Hey, Timmy, touch it. You touching it over here? Come on,
you're not touching it? I'm going to touch it. Oh, she's already touched somebody else. Can't touch her. What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Is anybody going to touch me?
You know what? You know what? You want to hold hands, Timmy John? All right, Timmy John, come over here. Well, fuck it. We'll hold hands. We'll set the fucking standard.
My older brother's doing it.
Yeah, you want to make fun of us? Suck my dick. Suck his dick, too, while you're at it.
And that is the 2019 version of roller skating.
I was hyped.
I was totally going to say that.
Dude, I bet.
I don't know why I gave him Newark accents, but I did.
I don't know. Oh, God. Dude, I bet opening up like a cool little roller rink would be kind of dope. Like an adult one. With like bars and shit. For sure, dude.
It's actually a pretty solid idea.
Corey, is it your turn?
No, I just went, right? No, wait.
Are
we on 26?
27.
You did
so
Spice Girls.
Did you do 27?
Yeah.
No,
that's that whole conversation got started.
Yeah. My 27 is the impression that I get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Fucking good one.
Very good one.
That's a genre that needs to make a comeback.
Had to knock on wood. Yeah, I fuck with that song. I knock on wood all the time.
Another shout out to the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones though is Where Did You Go? It's a fucking phenomenal song. Where did you go? Oh man, I just realized I totally missed a song on here that I totally meant to put on here.
Other music I've heard that sounds like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones is, I think there's like 2 Mac Miller songs, where one of them is a song's called Up All Night, and it's like heavily inspired by Mighty Boss Tones because he said he wanted it to be. And I'm like, damn, legit sounds like the Boss Tones. That'd be such fun music to have back, dude.
Dude, ska. I want ska music back so bad. I mean, I know it's around somewhere. You just got to find it, but it's just like, but ska music like now, I feel like Real Big Fish. It's like I like them, but they need to kind of go away because I feel like they're bringing down ska music because they're like goofy ska, and everybody's interpretation of ska music now is they're like, oh, Real Big Fish, but they don't take it seriously. So I guess that's how all ska music is. It's like, nah, dude,
lame.
That's just me.
Good song, dude.
Where did you go?
It's my number 26. This is probably a little higher up on one of your guys's. A little No Diggity by Blackstreet.
You know what? That's one of those songs I knew was going to pop up, so...
That's my number 32.
Yeah, good song. I like the way you're working.
No diggity. I like to back it up. I like the way you work it.
No diggity.
The back. I remember finding out in high school that song was from the 90s. I was just blown away. Because I remember Z1077 would play that song like at 5 o'clock, like on the dot every day. And I was like, oh, I guess this is a new song.
That was
and then
a
I was
thing.
like, my mom's like, you listen to No Diggity? And I'm like, yeah. Like, you know this song? She goes, yeah. It's only been out for 20 years.
Yeah, Mom, what the fuck do you know about it? Yeah, good jam.
To me?
Yep.
I was trying to think of the other place they played No Diggity all the time, but fuck, can't remember. Oh, they played it in Holes, I think. Isn't that?
I think so.
I think that song's in Holes.
Shout out to a good radio station that's no longer around anymore. This radio station was awesome. They would do the A to Z, and they would play a random song. This station would hardly ever repeat, and they would stay up to date with music and also play like not like oldie songs, or you're just kind of like, oh, I'm not in the mood for this.
Right.
But do you remember the River?
Yeah, 101.1.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
That
the River
station
was the best.
that was the
dude.
best.
That was the best station.
Yeah.
That's what they used to always play at the pool, like at the public
Wasn't
pools.
it more
'cause just
alternative?
covered everything.
It was alternative, but they
was like they played everything, but it was like alternative
I think
heavy.
their thing
Yeah,
was no repeats.
Yeah,
That's
well,
probably how they fucked themselves.
On the weekends, they would do A to Z, and
Yeah,
they would
that's
pick a
right.
song, whatever the starting letter of the
Right.
song was. They would pick that song, so that way you're guaranteed no repeats for that day.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
awesome, but it was cool though. So I remember as a little kid, like, oh, what's next? What's next?
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
It was cool.
That was a good station.
They always played like the one. I mean, the 90s were basically one-hit wonders for the most part, but they
really
always
are.
played them. It was just perfect. Like, you just
Except
like
for this
Collective
next
Soul
dude.
was always on them.
we had a fucking guy on the Facebook post I made today, like, what's your favorite song in the 90s? He's like, wow, 90s had probably the worst decade for music. I go, get fucked.
Oh, yeah, I
Just
saw
like,
that
get
guy. I
fucked,
was like,
dude.
who are you, buddy?
Troll. That's who.
No, he's just old. And he's just like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, these are your favorite songs. Like, dude, just because it's other people's favorite songs doesn't mean you got to rip on it.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Eat a dick.
So this is one of my repeat offenders because I just could not. Because Nas is probably my favorite rapper of all time.
Good one.
So Nas, One Time for Your Mind.
Nice.
And just a shouts out to all of Illmatic. Probably my most favorite rap album.
Damn. Good old Nas.
Yeah. Nas is a jam. And I think he straight up just quit. I don't want to confuse him
you can hate me
with Mace. Because I'm pretty sure Mace just quit music and went like straight Muslim.
He
or
came
some
back,
shit.
though, after he did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Welcome back, welcome back,
Right.
welcome back.
Shout out to that song as well. But I'm pretty sure Nas just fell out of the game. He made
He had an album out last year.
Yeah,
well,
put
no,
it out
I
last
just mean
year.
for a minute because he was just like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cool, I'm good, I did my thing.
I think he started his own label and shit too, and he
Did he make?
It didn't work, though, because then he signed to Kanye's record label, because Kanye produced that whole last
Yeah.
album he did, which is pretty good. It's not like old
And whenever
Nas
he
by any
made
means,
Hip Hop
but-
Is Dead,
Was that?
was Nas who made Hip Hop
Yeah.
Is Dead?
Mhm.
Yeah. So whenever he made that, I feel like a little bit afterwards he just
Shit up the
just
record
chilling.
station and murdered the DJ.
Nas, man, good pick.
yeah. Nas got the bangers.
What number was that?
26.
26.
My number 26. I don't know if it's going to be higher up on yours, Jim. Maybe yours, Corey. The Beastie Boys, Sabotage.
Do not have it.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, there's some Beastie Boy. Well, I was hoping maybe Core would have one, or I figured you would probably cover it. Because I almost put Sure Shot on here.
Dude, yeah, I was debating between Sure Shot and Sabotage.
And I also was like thinking of other Beastie Boys songs. I was like, damn, that's actually 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you just okay.
wild.
We're good.
But Sabotage.
That was my next one.
Sabotage?
Beastie Boys, Sabotage. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Good pick. It's a hell of a song.
That music video.
Sick.
It's fucking Spike Jonze, man. Spike Jonze makes all my favorite music videos. Like, and it's so funny because, like, I remember, like, 10 years ago, I bought, like, this Best of Spike Jonze, like, music video DVD, and I only bought it because I knew it had the fucking, oh my god, what's the actor's name? He talks like this, and this is how he talks.
Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken, thank you. Fuck. Like,
That was good. That was good,
hey.
fellas.
I almost did 6. I was like, he knows who that is.
I know, but I bought that. I was drawing the blank. I kept trying to say Christopher Nolan. Like, that's not right.
No, you were way off.
Yeah.
Dude. Good thing you didn't open your mouth.
I know. But I bought that just for that music video because that's my all-time favorite music video. And I saw all the other songs on there. I was like, no fucking way. These I love. Those are like the rest of my favorite music videos. Spike Jonze just directed all of them. Like, I had no idea.
Spike Jonze is also what's her name's mom?
He created
Or what's her name's
Jackass.
dad, right?
Who?
No, that's not Spike Jones. I'm
Leslie
thinking of a
Jones?
different Jones.
Spike Jones?
No, who's the Jones?
Do you think it's Spike Lee?
Juanita Jones?
No, the chick from Parks and Rec.
Oh,
no.
and she was in the off. No, her dad is. Her dad's the record producer.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Spike Jones created
Spike
Jackass.
Jones, I think, because he was in Jackass too, right?
Yeah, he's the grandma.
Yeah, I remember him.
He's the Academy Award-winning director who was also the naked grandma in Jackass too.
That's fucking awesome.
Skateboarding. But yeah, he's directed like Her, Being John Malkovich, Where the Wild Things Are. Like, he's an awesome director, man.
I could see that.
Crazy writer too.
That's like
he wrote Her. That
what's his
movie's
name from
crazy.
Jackass? Jeff Tremaine. He's pretty legit.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Spike Jones, we would not have all these kick-ass... Like, he was, like, pretty groundbreaking for, like, 90s, like, cinematography and, like, just all his ideas. It's crazy, man. He has a cool mind.
Yeah.
He hasn't come out with
He's
movies since
creative.
Her. Yeah. It's unique.
My favorite Beastie Boys song is Jimmy James.
Of course it is.
Word.
Yeah.
It's, what's your Twitter handle name?
Jimmy James. Actually, I didn't even know. I didn't.
Jimmy James.
These dudes were all calling me Jimmy James before I knew there was even the song Jimmy James.
Mm-hmm. True.
And I found it. I was like, the fuck out of here. All right, my number 25.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did we already say this? But it was in a game earlier. My number 25 is "Jump" by Criss Cross.
The Mac Daddy make you
jump.
I got that a little higher, but I gotta be honest with you too.
Wiggity,
As is
wiggity,
tradition with this,
You wanna wait?
I have I just have like my shit's not set in stone where it's numbered. It's just kind of as I thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in a way, like subconsciously, that's where it's at. But I went from 1 to 30, so there was some that it took me a while to think of. So maybe they'd be higher up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I always clarify that with these lists.
Oh, dude,
my shit's not.
That's why I have to make my list like a week before, because I'll just sit here and then 2 days later I'll be like, "Fuck."
See, that's why I gotta be a game
like,
time one, because I just gotta fucking chunk them off. And be done with it.
I get so mad at myself though if I don't say it. Like if I completely miss one.
Yeah.
It's like an OC. I don't know if it's like an OCD thing with me though, but it bugs me. Like if I don't. Say
I think it's also just a frustration because you're like, damn, bro, I listened to that song all the time as a kid, and I didn't even
I think
shout
you're just
it out.
afraid of not being involved.
True.
Missing out.
Yeah, for sure, bro. All right, my 25 before Todd starts to fly.
What's up?
It was Beastie Boys Sabotage. Mainly just want to shout out. Love the Beastie Boys, but a lot of their bangers were in the 80s. Had to still get them on the list, though. So shouts out to them, but I went and replaced it with my homegirl, Missy Elliott, and The Rain. Nice. Yeah. Bangerang.
How's that song?
I can't stand the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that.
Missy Elliott was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, her song, I think it came out in like 2002, though. Her song, Gwen Stefani. That song's I love that fucking song, man.
Put my thing down. No. You're not talking
Blow Your
about...
Mind.
Yeah.
I can't in that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then she
Is
also...
that Missy Elliott?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's Missy Elliott and Gwen Stefani. Took a while to let me in.
Oh, I was thinking about Work It.
My time. Don't find that bullshit.
I feel like that's Little Kim.
I think that might be, dude. I don't think that's...
That's Missy for sure.
But yeah, you know that song where she does it backwards too? Put my thing
no, that's
down,
just...
flip it, and
that's
reverse
Eve.
it.
Oh, it is Eve.
Yeah,
You're right.
that was
You're
gonna
right.
say.
Fuck, that is Eve.
And also, I don't have her on the list, but I don't think you guys will either, so just shout out Queen Latifah. 'Cause...
You could be thinking of Lady Marmalade.
No, I'm thinking
See,
of
I was
Gwen
thinking
Stefani
of...
and Eve.
Is that the...
You're right.
Voulez-vous coucher avec toi?
Ce soir. Alright, mine...
yeah, that's that one, bro.
My number 25 is by Mark McGrath and Friends, better known as Sugar Ray. Fly.
Nice.
I just want to fly.
Oh,
yeah, hi.
Arms around me, Bowman. Put your arms around me.
Yeah, I was having trouble picking between Fly and Every Morning.
Yeah, that's so tough.
But Fly just...
Every morning then... When I think of Sugar Ray, I just think of the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah, they are in that.
They are, yeah.
But Fly, like, I picked Fly because I feel like you just hear that song that's just like, that's 90s. Just that guitar riff is
Windows
just
down,
totally
for
90s,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Every Morning, I imagine, was just like the perfect makeout song when you were like in high school at that time.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
know?
That was the baby making song of like that year.
Yeah.
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner.
So you're fucking making out, and then the phone rings, and she's like, "Oh my god, is it your mom?" And you're like, "I don't know." And you have to answer it, and then you had to write down the message so your mom wouldn't forget because you didn't let the answering machine get it. Kids don't know shit these days about answering machines, son.
Can you imagine, like, remember, I mean, how...
Or just calling house phones, bro.
Well,
you still remember your house numbers?
Oh, fuck yeah. Tony Mazuka, 352-2880.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I know more of, like, your guys' numbers from home than my great.
And then, like, for Tony specifically, you'd call and be like, fuck, I hope Mrs. Mazuka doesn't answer, because she was such, like, a just old-school, hard-ass Italian broad. She'd be like, what are you calling Tones for? Like, I want to fucking see if you can play Mrs. Mazuka. And then you'd have to hear, Tones! And then you'd get on the phone, and then you'd be about to tell Tony some fucked up shit, you know, like, oh, I just bought this new record where they cuss and shit, but you'd have to wait for Mrs. Mazuka to click off for sure, so you'd have to bullshit for a minute while she listened in, like, hey, dude, what's up, man? You want to play some basketball? And then you hear click, like, bro, it's Green Day record. They say fuck. It's fucking awesome. I'm bringing it over.
Dude, I wonder how many times, like, my, like, mom was listening in on, like, my conversations from, like, the house phone. Because, like, there was some fucked up shit that was definitely said, especially, like, the time I lost my virginity. Like,
yeah. That's probably when you want to take off the landline.
Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck, we didn't have cell phones back then at that time.
You gotta hop on AIM for that shit, bro.
You're also, but... yeah.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like kids in my
AIM
neighborhood
was the
call
play.
my house.
That's where sexting began.
For sure. Yeah, dude, no kids in my neighborhood called my house. They had to knock on my window. That's what I told them.
Oh, that chick I lost my virginity to, she would call the house phone, like, 24/7, and I remember my grandpa was like, you want to talk to her? And I'm like, nope, I'm over that. I'm like, I literally left my phone on mute one time with the speakerphone on, and she just kept talking the whole time, and I didn't say a word for like 3 hours, and I was just playing a video game. I was like, yeah.
You're like that episode of that 70s show when Kelso has Fez listen, and he tells him what to say. Say yes,
sure, dude,
yeah,
say yes.
Yes. That's a good day.
Damn, dude. What's funny about Tony though is I call his house sometimes, and either if it's I think usually if his sister answers, like, hey, is Tony there? And then it would just be Mr. Mazuka. Just I forget to say little Tony. Yeah, no, little small, younger Tony. Or Mr. Mazuka would answer, like, yeah, talk to Tony. This is him.
Yeah. It's Tones.
No, it's Jim. I would talk to
Jim,
Tony.
what you guys doing?
Oh, what you guys doing? Yeah, dude. Dude, sometimes I'd get so nervous, I'd just hang up. Do you ever remember doing that as a kid? Like if you call your friend and their parents answer, hello.
Nope. It's like this.
Click.
Oh, shit.
It's like
fuck, man.
It's like that scene in The Four-Year-Old Virgin when he calls the girl he likes, and she's like, hello, and he goes, nope. And hangs up.
Because you're trying to get a hold of your buddy, and he's not on AIM or some shit, and, like, you don't want to talk to his
I remember there was one time where, like, I called, and, like, the mom answered the phone. I totally had this happen, and I just, like, froze. Like, and, like, hung up the phone. They called back, and, like, and my mom answered, like, yeah, we have caller ID here. Like, the Todd want Adam to come play. Like, Todd want Adam to what? No, I his fault. But yeah, sure, you can come over if you want.
I guess if he's that desperate.
God, dude, even caller ID.
Chilling today.
Caller ID like came into existence.
Yeah, that's wild too.
Yeah, during those years.
Yeah.
I remember that because like the first people to get it because you used to have what was it Star 6-7?
Yeah, bro.
Star 6-7, 6-9.
What was Star 6-9? One of them hid your number. One of them checked
called
like
it back.
Called it back.
Star 6-9, I think.
Just
called
prank
it back.
calls like we were talking about with crank anchors can't even happen anymore.
Yeah, Star 6-7 was the one that blocked your number from caller ID. That's what it was.
That's wild, dude. Dude, I actually started thinking the other day. I was like, I need to start memorizing phone numbers for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like
just
like
in case
yours, I'm
happens.
always iffy on like a 614-3820 or some shit.
Butchered it at the end.
You just 2110.
You're gonna say this over the air?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. No, sorry.
But still butchered it, so that's clutch.
I got the first three.
Mm-hmm. That you did. Did I ever tell you guys? We gotta get back to this, but did I ever tell you guys real quick about
Let's say all these numbers on the air?
This one guy, I guess he It's kind of a power move, but it was super desperate, pretty creepy. I think he was a little high schooler because it was like 2 years ago. I got a group text of like 15, 16 different numbers, and they were all different variations of mine. So, and the kid was like, hey, did any of you guys were at this place at this time? And I was like, oh, this kid's obviously got probably a wrong number for a chick, but thought he got a chick's number, but couldn't remember it exactly. So he just texted every fucking variation of the number in a group text. And I was like, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. If that chick's in this group text, that's pretty creepy because you just, like, went way above and beyond texting, like, 16 numbers. And then so I relabeled the group text, like, the 614s. I guess we can say that now because Jim already ousted me. And then, like, it was like a whole day of everybody just hopping on board, like, yeah, dude, what the fuck? Why would you just text all of us? And we just turned it into this whole thing, ripping on this kid. It was fucking awesome.
Jim, what's your number 24?
Butchered the last 4 so bad.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
fucking...
Yeah, go ahead. Calm down, dude.
My number 24 is
911.
Mbop by Hanson.
Nice.
A little higher on anybody's? Or
I actually
on?
don't
I left that off just because, again...
I mean, that was
assumed.
just like another cultural song where it was
Yeah,
like
right.
everybody
For
fucking knew.
Full disclaimer, I have no boy bands or, like, you know, like pop.
I think I left off like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. I could have put them. I wanted to put them on there for culture because it was like, maybe it's not my top song, but for like the 90s, I mean,
yeah, like
you couldn't turn on the TV without seeing Backstreet Boys.
For sure. Britney Spears, I probably should have put on there because I did like Britney Spears when I was a kid, just because I thought she was hot. So hot. But but for real, like I never really listened to the boy bands like back in the day because I think my mom was just so young that I just listened to what she listened to basically. Right. It was basically Gwen Stefani. Like
I had a pretty wide impact because I had 2 older sisters, and so like I'd always hear fucking Backstreet Boys and all that shit.
Also, I just want to say, just like out of curiosity, for a couple songs I didn't know the exact title to, I just searched like 90s songs on my Apple Music, and there's this playlist that comes up that's titled 90s Pop, everything from Kurt Cobain to Britney Spears, and I feel like that's like Kurt Cobain's absolute worst nightmare.
Oh, for sure.
It's probably
for sure. He's rolling over in his grave.
He literally in the same sentence with Britney Spears.
Kurt Cobain, Britney Spears. Let's do it now. You know, Kurt Cobain's like,
Ray May! And it's called, it's called 90s
Baby,
Pop.
one more time, Ray May! See what I did? I put the songs together.
What a fuck complex. Like, the more he didn't want to be popular, the more popular they got.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fucking trippy.
So bad.
Right?
If you ever want to watch a good interview, it's just Google YouTube like Nirvana escalators or some shit like that, and it's
is he the one where he's just like feeding his baby? He's
like,
we don't want to fucking be here.
No, they're all 3 like just sitting down and they're just fucking ate out of their minds.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably got fucked.
It just
up.
goes. They just get so mad about escalators. It's fucking hilarious. YouTube it.
Is it me 24?
Yes.
Little Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
All the Counting Crows.
That song kind of annoys me.
It does. Yeah, I left it off.
It felt
I'm more of a big yellow taxi.
Yeah, we sang this a couple of weeks ago on Offended.
See, honestly, particularly for right now, because that's like a big float trip song for me.
What, Mr. Jones?
Yeah,
it's a good song. I'll listen to it.
Mr. Jones and me.
Little played out, no doubt.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Gwen Stefani, you feel me?
But Mr. Jones, and there's another song that's remind me to say, if none of us say it, so I don't want to spoil it if it's on one of your lists, but there's another 90s song that's like really popular that bugged the fuck out of me.
It's probably on my list.
And we play it at Blues games when there's a review goal, so that's the last hint I'll give you. But my number 24 is by TLC, No Scrubs.
Nice.
I left that on because I have another TLC song.
Ooh,
I probably got the same one.
I almost picked it.
No Scrubs. God, such a good song. TLC was so fucking good, dude.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to pick that one, and I was like, you know what? No Scrubs is such a, like what we just talked about, just like how much of an impact that song made. No Scrubs was just fucking massive when it came out.
And TLC, they were just like badass, dude. They just had so much like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Spaz,
culture, style, I guess. Just
spunk,
dude. Spunk's a good word for the '90s. They did though, dude. They just did their thing. They could badass. They could sing, rap, dance. Those concerts had to be awesome.
Yeah, dude. Could you imagine? Be like, hey, dude, we're gonna rendezvous at the fucking TLC concert.
Rendezvous at the what was it way back when? Riverport, yeah. Rendezvous at Riverport.
Bro.
Dude, we're gonna rendezvous at the Kiel Center and then just carpool over to Riverport, dude.
Good song. What was that?
Shit, back then they would carpool down to the riverfront.
Yeah,
actually, still a thing. Imagine that.
Damn.
I miss the '90s. The '90s are so much better.
They really were, dude.
This decade sucks.
Kind of does, bro.
Hey, we've had this discussion many a time.
Actually,
2001, man, fucked it all up.
Yeah. True, but actually, no, this decade's awesome. We got a Stanley Cup.
That's true. That's very, very.
But
weird.
if we had one in the '90s,
actually, I'm happy it didn't happen now. I'm happy that we're old enough to where like we can respect it and know what it means because it just means that much more.
Yeah, I looked at my two.
It's like the
nephews
perfect
after they won,
age
and
for real.
I was ready to punt them through a window because for the next 50 years, they're gonna be like, I was one when I saw Stanley Cup. Like, you didn't even know what was going on, bro.
Yeah, Millie.
So
born during the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, so was my other.
She doesn't even know life without us making a Stanley Cup run.
Yeah, but fucking my uncle's like, dude, Ella was so happy, and I'm like, fuck her. And my uncle's, yeah, fuck her. She's 9 years old. She had she had no idea what this means.
She doesn't get it.
Not a clue. That's why, honestly, I bought my nephew Jack a Blues shirt during the Dallas series. And we lost on a Sunday that I bought him the shirt. So I left the tags on, took it back, didn't buy him a shirt the rest of the play.
Nice.
My sister's like, I was going to get him a blue. Nope, don't fucking think about it.
Don't do it.
Side note, I was cracking up at that Snapchat Jack in the bathroom. You're just like, come on, psycho kid, get out.
Was it with the Chucky song?
Yeah. He's like, come on, what are you doing? Get out. And he just like grabs the trash can. He's like, and you're just like, is that what you want? He just
he just drags it, dude. I love that little kid, dude. He's so much fun.
Dude, he's hilarious.
I'm just gonna be an uncle, bro, for sure.
And the one where he's just like staring out the door with his head on the door, like looking at you. I'm like, oh, that kid loves you, but like that's creepy.
Dude, that's so creepy. That's my dude, man, all day. All right, my number 23.
Yep.
Smashing Pumpkins, 1979.
That's
a little higher up.
Higher up in mine.
Okay, that's fair.
23, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And just letting you guys know, we have an hour and 20 left on recording space on this episode.
Let's get it, because I got to be gone. So let's hit hyperdrive.
I feel like
Wu-Tang, 7th Chamber, from...
Fuck, I forgot about Wu-Tang.
From Enter the Wu-Tang. Nice. Also, just a quick little side note, every song on the album is explicit, which is hype.
How did I fucking
Wu-Tang's got a documentary coming out on, like...
They have one
Showtime
already.
Or some shit. Maybe
it's already out.
It's
so sick.
I gotta watch it,
Just explains how they all would just meet up and kick it.
Yeah,
and they just, like, finally, like, when they started getting traction, they all said, like, we're never going to split up.
Yeah, dude. And they just,
gangster.
like, even while
they're
they were
straight
together,
up
they
all childhood friends because they grew up in, like, the same fucking apartment complex. That's how fucking Wu-Tang got started.
It's cool because they all, like, did kind of their own independent thing, too, while they were in a group. And, like, there was not much, like, beef or anything. It was like, no, yeah, let them do whatever. And then it's like, yeah, then we decide we get together and we walk around, throw some songs together. And I want to watch that documentary so bad. And those concerts were so hyped, dude.
I think that's called Enter the Wu-Tang, too. You should look that shit up because I'm pretty sure it's out.
Concerts from the 90s?
I've watched part of it.
Cream, Wu-Tang Clan, Nothing to Fuck With. I mean, that's a classic of an album.
I mean, I just always love watching, like, old hip-hop concert videos where it's just like it's like a stage or like an auditorium. But there's, like, 80 of them up
dudes on there, yeah.
And nothing, like, too crazy happens.
Well, have you ever seen, like, the...
oh, my God,
have you seen there's, like, a little thing from... They're talking about the old BET Hip-Hop Awards. It's, like, that Dr. J documentary that he's got with Jimmy Iovine. You've seen that? There's, like, the 4 parts to it. Mm-hmm. But anyways, they're talking about when... Some part, like, everybody's got beef, but Wu-Tang's not involved at all. But they're just talking about how chaotic it could have been. And they're like... And Wu-Tang's in there. You know they got swords and guns and shit.
Fucking RZA.
Oh, man. Crazy.
Tiger style. My number 23. Going a little
little poppy punk rock here. Brain Stew by Green Day.
Okay. I forgot them.
Green Day was like my least favorite 90s band.
That song's fucking awesome, though.
True.
It is.
All right. Yeah, it's Green
Jim?
Day. Yeah, just Green Day.
Just Green Day.
Have some trouble trying to sleep. Counting sheep, but running out.
Sometimes he annoyed me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's his voice.
I always thought he was like Canadian.
He might be.
No, he was.
No, he's like a Cali kid.
I think he was banging Avril Lavigne for a minute.
Oh, that would
She's
make
Canadian.
sense. Yeah.
Happy Canada Day, by the way, everybody.
Is that today?
It was a couple of days ago or something.
Well, I mean, when this comes out, it was a week ago.
Oh, sorry. So my number 22, little song called "Undone," the Sweater Song by Weezer.
Okay.
Say it ain't so.
Higher up on yours?
No, those are two different songs, but
Okay.
You said Undone Sweater Song. I started singing Say It Ain't So. But no, I had Say It Ain't So at number 35.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Weezer, man. Love it.
Yep. I was having trouble between that and another song. I don't want to say just in case Corey was it.
Okay.
Corey, what's your next song? 22.
22?
23.
No, it is 22.
22.
22.
It's
Yeah,
22.
I forgot.
And it's a little guys called Quad City DJs. Space Jam. Gotta throw it on there.
Nice.
Yeah. And then just shout out to all of the jock jams.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
that reminded me from,
yeah.
like the old hype up songs before any type of game
Fucking
really
sport,
back in
like
the
a
day.
tournament you were in grade school or
Yeah.
some shit for sure, dude.
I know a lot of people aren't hype about it, but I'm stoked for Space Jam 2. I'm stoked for it.
Is it LeBron for sure?
Yeah, they started filming it.
Cheese balls.
But dude, we get the Looney Tunes back. That's all I care about.
True, I do love the Looney Tunes.
And I hope like the Looney Tunes become like relevant and like popular again. Like,
Yeah,
I hope
they
that's
need
like.
to, bro.
I'm a big, like you say you don't like roller coasters, but I'm a big amusement park guy. And like, if this can like revitalize Six Flags in a way and like get them
True.
like back going again, where like Looney Tunes was like the shit again.
Yeah.
Have them take over like Saturday morning cartoons again, Pinky and the
dude,
Brain,
fucking Tiny Toons, bro.
Animaniacs, like, bring it all back.
Animaniacs.
Like,
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
yeah, I'm so in. Freakazoid.
I learned
I'm in.
like a decent fucking amount of history from watching the Animaniacs.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, they had a spin-off, Hysteria, by the same creators that was fucking hilarious, but like the sexual, like adult innuendos in that show would never fly
Right.
like on today's like shit. It was just so it's fucking hilarious, and the Animaniacs innuendos in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Good night, everybody. But anyway, my number 22, "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine.
That's
Higher up.
a little bit, not too much.
You want to
higher.
wait?
Oh, okay.
We'll wait.
Okay.
Wait. Go ahead. What's your 21?
My 21 is Two Princesses by Spin Doctors. Tiffany. Yeah, it's a good song.
Follows that 90s formula for sure.
Oh yeah,
100%.
left it off mine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just one that pops me. I was like, fuck yeah, I love that song.
For some reason, when I hear that song now, or at least after last week, I just hear corner 4
Corner 3!
or corner 3.
Corner 3!
I don't know why I said corner 4. Corner 3.
Corner 3!
Was it 21?
Yeah.
21. Another one. I think I got 3 or 4 repeat offenders on here. All pretty much hip hop. Biggie, Warning, just because whole Ready to Die album.
Good one.
Touch
good
my
one.
cheddar, feel my Beretta. Good shit, Big.
My cheddar, feel my What a line though.
Too clean, bro. Too clean. Touch my cheddar, feel my Beretta.
It's gonna shoot him. Don't touch his.
I might even have another Biggie one on there, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
I got one on mine.
I'll function
I got
big.
one. All right, what's your number 21?
My number 21. This might be higher up in your guys if you have it. But you know, Regulators.
Very word.
Mona.
Have it on there.
Very word.
Good picks though.
Regulate, Warren G, and Nate Dogg. R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
Just hit the east side on the LBC and I'm still trying to find Mr. Warren G. That's remember like after leaving blues games. I don't know why it's so vivid in my mind. I just remember my uncle showing me that song for the first time. He goes, "Dude, You're about to learn. Played that song, and I got obsessed with that song.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Also, shout out to whatever movie that's actually from. What the fuck is the name of that
from
movie?
Youngblood?
Nah, is that it?
Or is it Boys in the Hood?
No, fuck no. It's a
Western.
It's a straight up Western, yeah.
Is
with
it Youngblood?
what's his name? Dude from Mighty Ducks.
Oh, it's not Young. It's Young Guns.
Yeah. Because what's his name? Emilio Estevez plays Billy the Kid.
That's right.
Yep.
That's a gangster movie.
Charlie Sheen's
That's a
in it
really
too,
good
isn't he?
movie. Yeah,
Aren't
I think
they all in
both
it, like
They're
all
all
the
in it.
family.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Damn. Good pick, dude. Shout out Nate Dogg, dude. If you were just like, I need a number one song, you just had Nate Dogg sing the hook. Like 21 Questions, 50 Cent is one of my favorite songs. Just
And I
of
get
Nate
my
Dogg.
ass in the toilet seat.
Also, he's Dr. Dre's cousin, right?
I think so.
I think
that's
they're
real.
cousins.
I've
Then
been to
Warren
the
G
motherfucking
somehow
mountaintops.
related to. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the problem, man. None of the brothers are just hanging with their cousins making music anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just remembered a song that.
That's exactly what it is, though.
I just remembered a song that should be on my list, and it's totally not.
Well,
That's
you're an
bugging me.
idiot. Do you want to say it?
Every little step I take really turns. Bobby Brown and who's the rapper that's in that with him? Is it Nate Dogg?
Probably.
Every little step I take, dude. It was like one of the that music video came out in the 90s. One of the first viral videos that I remember from Funny or Die had Wayne Brady redoing that, and Mike Tyson pops up at the end as Bobby Brown, and it's fucking. And then Bobby Brown actually pops up at the end with them, like old Bobby Brown. It's hilarious. Every little step I take.
So my number, what, 20?
Yep, no, top 20. Here we go.
20, my top 20, kicking it off with a little Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back.
Nice. I thought about it.
Dumb.
So dumb, dude, but it's
dumb.
such, dude, you think a 90s song, you're like, oh yeah, Baby Got Back.
That song, it came on in the car the other day, and me and Greg's just like, this song is just so dumb. I'm like, it really is.
So dumb. The music video is so absurd.
It is. Baby Got Back. MC.
You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please
Don't lose that butt. When I think of that song now, I just think of when Sweaty Fat Fucks 2 from the first Jackass. And when that lyric comes on,
what a name.
and then when that lyric, but please don't lose that butt, it just zooms in on Tony Hawk in the fat seat in his fat ass.
Oh, dude, that was I laughed so fucking hard at that.
That's one of my.
They're just fat as shit with all the bubble wrap
yeah.
skateboarding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam Margera kept fucking himself up.
Yeah, and then the one that they did on the show though was hilarious because they did the exact same thing except for they weren't skateboarding. They were just fucking up a hotel room.
Yeah.
Jumping around, humping the bed. They went in a workout room, just
And I think they did it snowboarding too, and they were just flying into trees and shit.
I just remember him just going, "This is sweaty fat fucks," and he's punching the balls.
We gotta have a Jackass too.
And then they have Ryan Dunn helping Bam Margera piss out of his outfit after, and he's holding his
on
dinghy.
his hand.
We gotta have a Jackass day.
Oh, dude, I'm so down for that.
We got
I've
a
actually
Jackass episode.
Still, my best grade school friend's neighbor borrowed my Jackass collection.
Dude,
I had all of them.
I have them all.
And every time I see him, we still talk about it. He's like, I need to give that back to you. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I need that back. That would be incredible.
70.
Dude,
I brought these over.
Showing it to the grandkids.
I used to have a pair of Knoxvilles. They were just Converse with the Jackass logo on the side instead of having the Converse logo on them. And, dude, I wore those till they legit just fell apart.
That's so sick. Those are cool because those are shoes you should wear and ruin.
Yeah. Dude, Jackass is such a pitiful part of my, childhood. Between hockey, wrestling, Jackass would be number 3. For real.
Dude, and every dad loved it.
Oh, my God.
I remember one hockey trip, all the dads got together in a room and watched Jackass. And it's all
just
they
fucking
talked
hilarious.
about all weekend.
I just remember fucking showing my grandpa and my uncle the second movie, and dude, they were crying for the entire time. My grandma was like, "What are you guys watching?" And it was, as she walked in, it was The Old Man Balls, and she was cracking up. So we had to restart the movie and watch it with her because she wanted to see what it was, and that's Jackass just became a big thing. I had to go see Bad Grandpa with my grandpa in the movie theaters. So yeah,
that's hilarious.
My whole family is just love Jackass, love it.
All right, course number 20.
Yep.
My 20. Oh, this is when I got into a little phase right here on this list. A little. I don't know if you don't really call it like techno, but it wasn't like EDM yet. Anyways, La Bouche, Be My Lover.
It's techno.
Yeah,
Call it techno.
I guess.
Yeah.
Just party jams.
Yeah.
Like pre-house music.
Yeah. Wanna be my lover?
Ooh, be my lover.
90s techno jams.
It's awesome, dude.
Are basically like anything. You just think Night of it Roxbury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like how much fun it is.
Yeah. In my original notes, it was La Bouche, or no, it was What Is Love. So shout out What Is Love.
But it's so funny, like 90s techno is like now like
Dubstep.
gay culture like totally took that
Yeah.
style of techno and like that's their like thing now, like that sound,
yeah,
like
true.
yeah, which is like cool because like if I go to Pride Fest and I hear that, I'm like, yes, I love this song, I don't care.
Yeah, fuck yeah, good song.
Yeah, wanna be my lover. So it's a good song. And shout out Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But my number 20.
Yep.
My number 20. I'm gonna go with Dragula, Rob Zombie.
Nice. Ooh, Rob Zombie. Forgot about him.
Yeah, dude, that's just a fucking kick-ass song.
Yeah.
Did I hear the fourth?
I shit you not. I'm fairly certain that came on when I started my car today, and one of the neighbors was walking by, and I was like, they probably think I fucking just rock out to it, and I didn't even turn it down.
Dude, it's like
I was
a great
like, fuck
song,
it, yeah,
man.
take it.
This kid's a psycho.
I just love like in the Matrix when like they're in like the one scene where they find the rabbit, where he's like follow the white rabbit and he sees the rabbit, he's like sure I'll go, and it's just silent, and the cut to the next scene it's just like, it's just like if you have your surround sound on, you're jumping every time.
Oh, yeah.
Like Dragula.
That had to have been a WWE montage video at one point.
It was
Absolutely.
that was
or something.
I
man.
think that was Edge's theme song, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it might have been for a second.
Was it Dragula or was it something else?
It might have been another Rob Zombie song.
Oh, it was Never Gonna Stop.
Yeah. Never gonna stop.
Yeah, that was it.
Alrighty, my number 19 is Killing in the Name of Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, nice.
I just watched. Have you ever seen the video that pops up on Facebook, the live performance of that?
Yeah.
It's so sick, dude.
Don't they like play for like 10 minutes, like that song?
Yeah, it's a long song, but it's so good live.
Is it at Woodstock?
Them and Wu-Tang actually did a fucking tour together.
Is it at Woodstock, the one you're talking about?
Who?
I don't know. Wu-Tang and Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah, I could see
They
that.
did a tour together. It's
That
badass.
sounds awesome.
Rage Against the Machine was just
Wait,
cool.
I think it was a
Roadshow.
bunch of bands. It was like Rage Against something they called it.
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of dudes from different like of
Yeah,
that
it
type
had,
of genre.
It had it was Wu-Tang, Rage, I think Limp Bizkit was a part of it, and I want to say
they did like a Rage Against the something tour.
Who was there was a fourth band. It was oh my god. I forget. They had like one huge song in the 90s, and like they never really faded though because they made really good friends with bands like Wu-Tang and Rage. I forget who it is though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Anyway, all right. What was your 19? Oh, your Rage.
Damn, what the hell was the name of that?
What's your 19?
My
Gordon?
19. We'll just keep them together here. Eiffel 65, Blue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's Katie's guilty pleasure.
Fantastic
I'm blue,
song.
da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, and I'm a
It was on like Now, like one of the original, like the OG Nows,
Dude,
I
that
believe.
music video is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
watching it now because the CGI is so
Right.
horrible, but it's so 90s, 2000s. Like,
Actually, I just want to find that whole Now That's What I Call Music.
dude, you know what number they're on right now?
Like
69?
Yep.
Sick!
Sick! Alright, my number 19 is by a band called Blind Melon, No Rain.
Okay.
Good song.
All I can say is that my life is pretty blind. So I went to pick Blister in the Sun by Violent Femmes, and I didn't realize that song came out in 1986. Blew my mind.
What song?
Did you say Violent Femmes?
I didn't realize that was a 1986 song. I'm like, no shit. Like, that was a 90s song. Let me go wild.
I felt it was more of a 70s song.
I got blistered in the sun. Let me go wild. Big hands, I know you're the one.
That was your number 19?
Yeah, my number 19 was No Rain by Blind Melon.
My number 18 is Ice Ice Baby.
Ooh.
Nice.
Forgot about that, actually.
I had to throw it in there. I mean, you know, who didn't love that song?
No, you're like, stop
Fucking
collaborating.
terrible song.
It is, totally. And they ruined, like, he almost ruined what is a masterpiece of a song.
I know. Impossible.
What did you say again?
Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, yeah. Right. Threw me off for a sec. I was looking up a song.
You're just staring at him for like a minute, just like...
What song was
Well,
hit?
honestly, as soon as he said Ice Ice Baby, my brain went right to That's My Boy.
Same.
And then I just totally forgot what the actual song was.
My
And then I
brain went
started
to it
thinking
too.
about Chicken Nugget Pocket or Pocket Chicken Nugget, whatever it is. So.
Why don't you just get another burrito, Todd?
It's like one of the funniest lines. Why wouldn't you just get another burrito?
Yeah, Todd. Why wouldn't you just get another burrito?
Yeah, you know, shout out to the first famous white rapper. Quotations.
Incorrect. Beastie Boys.
Well, that's why I said, like, quotations.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beastie Boys weren't considered, like, rappers, though.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but I mean, they were more like, it was...
They got shit on from the hip-hop community, like, for a while.
Yeah.
And then when they came out Sabotage, that's when everything changed. They were like, okay, these guys
They were more
are
just
cool.
like a rock band. Just with hip-hop lyrics. Yeah. No, I mean, not saying they aren't rappers or they weren't, but they were just, like, everything. Because they're, like, earlier shit's, like, rock. Like, it's not even hip-hop. It's crazy.
Right.
What was that?
That fucking fly. There's one in here every show. Never leaves. Do something if you're going to stay here.
Fly in somebody's eye.
Fucking fly.
You know what fucks me up? How can bugs fly in your car and just stay fucking... Like, you're going... And the little fucker is just flying in your car. Shouldn't it just, like, splat
like
against
with
the
the
back
window out?
windshield? Yeah, like, that physics doesn't make
I
fucking
don't
sense.
know. Like, how come they're so strong?
Like, a fly is in your car, and you're driving, and it's staying in the same fucking place. Like, shouldn't it just smash against the back window?
Well, it's kind of
It's like flying with the car. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, think about it this way. If you're
It's
in
like
a car,
glitch in the Matrix.
Well, if you're in a car, too, throw something in the air in the car, and it won't go to the back. It will stay in your spot.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
When
true.
I was a little kid, dude, I was blowing my mind. I was just sitting in the car, just like, why is it not hitting
I guess
me in the
because there's
face?
really there's no force, like, pushing it.
But there is, because you're, like, accelerating.
If you had the windows down.
Science, dude.
Pressure was coming through.
I know. There's a guy, I think he does that. He has, like a weighted ball in the car. And, like, speeds up, and the ball just stays where yeah. I don't know. Glitch in the Matrix, that's all I'm saying. Is it my 19? No. What are we on? 18, right? You just
It's
said
your 18, yeah.
My 18 is... Oh, had to throw a little Nirvana in there. Come As You Are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know. Thought he was going to just blow up my list.
Yeah. No, man.
Good song, though.
Come as you are, as you are.
Their MTV, like, Unplugged Live performance is so fucking good, dude. Jesus Don't Let Me for a Sunbeam is another good fucking...
Wasn't that a Johnny
song.
Cash song?
Yeah, but they covered it. It's really fucking good. Yeah, that was your turn.
Nirvana. My number 18, I'm going to do an impression of Kevin from The Office. You ought to know. By Alanis Morissette. That's my number 18.
Shout out Alanis.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd bang her or not, bro. She's kind of good looking, kind of. I don't know, man. Nah, I would for
And then
sure.
she gets points for being famous, you know?
Yeah, dude. Kind of ironic.
ironic?
My number 17.
A little too ironic.
Shout out R.I.P. Craig Mack. Flavor in the Year.
17, huh? I got that a little higher up.
Yeah, that's fair. Just hit me and I just wrote it down.
I feel it.
I could probably put it way higher.
I dig
up
it.
on my list.
My 17?
But actually, this is just the original, not the remix.
Okay, that's weird.
I can't even put the remix on the list because it's so fucking good.
Yeah. You know, oh, dude, Craig Mack has another song that's, like, equally as fucking good. It might honestly be better, in my opinion. While I'm looking for that, though, I'll get my 17 over with, which is Beck, Loser.
That's my number 36. So
it's like an honorable mention for me. It's a good song.
Oh, Real Raw.
Yeah, Real
that
Raw
song's
is
hard
good.
as fuck.
That whole album's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beck,
Project
Loser.
Funk the World. Just
That's
gangster. What up?
I said, no, Beck, Loser.
Beck?
It
Yeah.
changed like the game for music
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Absolutely.
So it mixed grunge and like hip hop. Like,
Apparently he's bigger than I thought.
Oh, yeah.
he's fucking huge.
Dude, he's like global as fuck.
Yeah, but I only
Can't
like,
he play like 10 instruments?
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
I only
crazy
know
talented.
3 fucking songs by the guy.
Oh,
And
you
for
know
some reason,
way
Beck
more.
always reminds me of Cage the Elephant. And missing Cage the Elephant play at Pops
Wanna
probably.
stay up all night with
I don't
you.
have many regrets, but that would probably be one of them if I did identify one. Because Cage the Elephant at Pops just sounds fucking. And you know why I miss it? Because I had a goddamn exam the next day, and I was in fucking Columbia. I should have just drove
Oh my
back.
god, I'm drawing a blank on his other like big song from the 90s that was like talking about a microphone. Fuck. What was his other big song from the 90s?
Trying to
besides
find
Loser?
it for you, bud.
So in the
How
dark.
fucking old is he?
He's old. He's like 40, maybe 50, honestly.
Where it's at?
Where it's at, yeah.
Yeah.
Got turned 2 tables and a microphone. Where it's at. He was 48.
Damn, is
Yep.
it really?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Alright, is it my number 17?
Si, senor.
This might be higher on your guys' list.
Okay.
Fugees, Killing Me Softly.
Not on my thought about putting it on there.
Not
but-
on yours.
No.
Fuck me, I don't even have Fuji's on there, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Killing Me Softly.
That is the jam. Alright.
16?
My number 16.
Nice.
Shout out Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. It's the jam.
Nice.
God, dude, she's
Now we're
so,
getting into the
she's
nitty-gritty.
so fucking hot.
So hot.
Ow,
Like
ow.
9. God.
It's just so funny to think back on the perspective of like her dating Justin Timberlake
Right.
and being a little kid, like, oh my god! Now
They
you
were in the
realize
Mickey
that was
Mouse
just,
Club
like,
together when they were like
fucking-
15
yeah.
years
Yeah.
old.
That was set up from the time they were like 7.
Definitely. Yeah.
There was a
We're gonna make him a pop star, her a pop star, and then we're gonna make them fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
one of
Whether
We're
you
gonna
like
make
it or not.
millions of dollars off of it.
Yeah.
on one of the like first times he hosted SNL, he was like, "Yeah, Britney always talked about how she was a virgin, but we totally did it."
Yeah. JT's the man. But yeah, I had to shut up Britney Spears.
That's weird. 16?
Yes.
Smash Mouth. All-Star. Yeah.
A little higher up on mine, not much though.
Left it off mine actually.
Mine's
Did you?
number 13, so we can.
I just remember watching Cardinals batting practice way back in the day.
It's quintessential
For some reason,
to
we
the
got to
90s.
go in the dugout, and Smash Mouth was playing, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
The song came out in like '99. It was honestly like we're going into the 2000s.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
this
that's
was like
true.
our last like big like. I mean that song got so. Think about how big that song really got.
I was in Rat Race.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that
everywhere.
song is so massive that it became so overplayed that even to this day, you're like, "Fuck this song, turn it off." But like when there's
Not true.
Well,
I just sing along.
well, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
don't
like,
know what's wrong with you, man.
but you know what I mean, though, because there's other like songs that were overplayed that you don't hear for a while, and you're like, "Sweet, like let's listen to this guy. I haven't heard this in a while." You hear that song, and people are still like, "Fucking turn it off."
Trying to think of the
They had the
Music
Nickelback
video
effect.
was so
fucking
good.
yeah. That's what I was trying to. I'm trying.
Somebody once told me.
I think I don't know if that's on the album. Because didn't they have a song in Shrek too?
So I saw her face.
And now
Oh yeah. That's
I think All Star was in the first one.
I could see that.
I mean, how many movies? That became the cliche movie song.
Yeah, it did.
Like
Yeah.
Rat Race, I think was maybe one of the first movies that it wasn't cliche in because it was right when that song came out.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point. Knobs.
16. You.
Yep,
You?
my
You?
16. My 16. I actually went. This is probably the only song on my list that a lot of people don't know about, and I think it's the most underrated song of the '90s.
Time.
I'm gonna go with "Found My Smile" by D'Angelo. It's off the Space Jam soundtrack.
yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Song is just fucking amazing.
I know I've put that on a list before, but I forgot to include it. A good one.
It's so underrated. Nobody ever talks about that song. That song is fucking phenomenal. You listen to it now, you're like, God damn, this is just a fucking great song.
Yeah, it'll just put you in a good mood.
For real.
That whole soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, 15, top 15?
Top 15. Kicking off my number 15 with a little TLC, Waterfalls.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. So I went to put this song on, and then Katie was like, no, you gotta keep it no scrubs, and she convinced me. But
that's fair. Well, at least we got 2 of them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waterfalls. Just a banger, man.
Mine's a little bit higher up.
All right.
Now here's a song you hear and you fucking turn it off, bro.
What, dude? It's TLC,
It's that
bro.
impression, man.
That's how she raps, dude.
I let the pain up, die.
Ugh.
Moist.
What are we on?
We're on 15.
What's that sound like to you, Corey? Breastfeeding? Because you're a dad?
I don't know, man. We're horrible parents. We do formula.
That came out my nose.
No, bro.
Wouldn't know what that's about.
We're terrible parents, man. We formula, dude.
Oh, God.
All right, that one's gonna get me in trouble. So let's keep moving.
That's your number 15.
Oh yeah, a song that you really do turn off. Who's it?
Your number 15.
Butterfly. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
I mean, you can't not. I
it.
could not put it on my list, but holy shit, that's a bad
I'll give it a
song.
chorus.
Yeah,
I'll give it a chorus worth.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over.
Over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a wrestling song. When you listen to a wrestling song on Spotify, it's the same thing
and that
over and over.
That might be like one of the most hardcore one-hit wonders.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they even made another song after that.
No, the DJ AM made more shit after
Oh
that.
yeah. Until
he died.
Yeah. In a plane crash, right?
No, he survived that.
Oh, that's right.
And then died of
Him
a
and
drug
Travis
overdose.
Barker.
Yeah, because remember,
that.
Blink didn't come here.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
canceled some of the tour.
Yeah.
Somehow him and Travis Barker survived a plane crash.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
But my number 15, Smashing Pumpkins, 1979.
Nice.
Okay.
Good song.
It's a fucking phenomenal song. I always call it 1975.
I don't even care.
Shakedown, 1975.
Yeah. That's what it says in the song, bro. Just,
14?
Jimmy, what's your
my
14?
number 14 is there's this guy Darius Rucker, you might know. He used to be
Hootie?
He's an old band called Hootie and the Blowfish. Little song called A-I-O.
I only want to be with you.
I've never laughed harder at that song than when I first watched Ted.
Yeah.
Because it was fucking
L-E-E-V,
perfect.
how you?
That's how every song in the 90s sounds. Just use vowels. A-I-O. God damn. And just a fucking good song. Shout out, Hootie. Still need a Ted crossover movie with Chucky, for sure.
Dude, yeah.
We went and saw Child's Play last week, Core.
Yeah.
And we were just like, dude, what if Ted was in this?
Yeah.
It'd be so funny
Chucky,
watching
get
him
the fuck away
interact
from me.
with a psycho fucking doll. That's perfect comedy. And then you
Yeah.
could throw Stewie in there to protect Ted, because Stewie's just as crazy. This is the biggest crossover we've ever had.
That would be amazing.
What's your 14?
What about this?
My 14 is... This is where my list kind of gets... Because Method Man... All I Need Is You. Definitely higher up on that list, but 14 is just where I thought of them.
Oh, that's it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Method Man. Yeah, that's going to be the song I play at my wedding.
Dude, that song is so
It's going to be the dance song.
Am I invited?
We're probably going to elope.
I got dibs on International Players Anthem, so like if you get married before me, bro, you can't play that song.
I know, you've already said this on like 3 weeks ago when I picked that song as my song of the week. You were like, oh, no, that's in my wedding.
Yeah, dude. I want to recreate that music video with my wedding party.
Dude,
I don't want to
to
do pictures or anything. I just want to fucking reenact that video.
Yeah. That'd be hype.
My number 14, by the Wallflowers, One Headlight.
Oh, good one.
Did you not have that?
No, I didn't.
What?
I have a bunch off that I was already making the list, and I was like, fuck it.
One Headlight.
I know, man. It's one of my favorite songs.
Great song, man. That's a song that just comes on and you're just like, oh, fuck yeah. Like,
yeah. Come on, Cinderella.
It's got to be something better than in the middle.
That is essential.
Me and Steve Bowman.
We listen to podcasts on his iPod Nano. But we don't know what's next.
That was hanging out with Steve Bowman and the Wallflowers. All right, my number 13 is Smash Mouth. All-Star.
Hey,
nice. My number 13 definitely also should be higher on the list. Ghetto Boys. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Office Space. Shout out.
Yeah. Also, shout out Bushwick Bill. He just died.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he died a couple weeks ago or something.
Damn.
They canceled the Ghetto Boys tour. I was sad.
Yeah, that's
I also
fucked.
left that song off. Mine's Playing Tricks on Me. I didn't know where to put it.
I did have a song by R. Kelly, but I was just like, I just can't, in my right mind, put him on my list right now.
Well, was it before or after the videos?
What?
Was it songs before the video or after the video?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like Kobe Bryant. Like, number 8 was the...
I mean, probably before.
Rapist.
Probably before.
Oh.
But Ignition's after the video, and that song's fucking
God,
awesome.
man, that song's so good, though.
Yeah, I know. So it's like... So I took him off my list completely. I did have I Believe I Can Fly, but I'm just like... I took it off.
Well, Robert Kelly's the guy with the dirty mind. R. Kelly's just the musician.
Come back to America with Rob. But anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah.
My number 13, shout out Paul Rudd, King of Wishful Thinking by Go West.
Such a good song.
I fucking love, dude. I like when that song comes on. I'm just like, I'm getting in Paul Rudd mode now.
Paul Rudd mode.
I don't need fall at your feet.
Shout out Paul Rudd, Ghostbusters, baby.
No doubt. Who are they gonna call? Well, they called me.
Paul Rudd's is such a cool dude.
He is, man. But if it wasn't for Paul Rudd, King of Wishful Thinking would have been an afterthought. Nobody would have remembered that song.
No.
That song is now an instant
Him and
classic.
Jimmy Fallon just made that song. I never really heard of it until then.
Right.
And I saw the video and I was like, this is fucking great.
It's actually a really good song. I like it a lot.
And I think about them dancing, so it makes me even happier. Man, they need to recreate the music video for...
She Drives Me Crazy?
Yes, because that music video is so absurd. Mm-hmm. I've tweeted Jimmy that before, but he doesn't... He's busy.
He's busy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's got his talk
We need to make our video. Now you're feeling better.
I know, man. Maybe. My number 12, Tupac, Changes.
Nice.
It's a good song, man.
It's a good song.
How do you listen to that song and they'll be like, Tupac didn't try to do anything good in the world?
Right.
It's like, yeah, he was a thug, but...
Yeah, he was like a philosophical thug,
a nice
though.
one.
Yeah.
But he was a nice one.
He got it. He's a smart-ass dude.
Yeah, he wouldn't rob you, he just wore the bandanas.
Right.
But just a fucking phenomenal
I'm
song.
kind of in a... what are we on, 12?
Sorry, I keep coughing.
Yes.
I'm in a little bit of a repetition mode here, so we can just cruise through a few of these for me, because 12 for me is Jump, Crisscross.
All right.
Has everybody said that now? Have you not said that yet?
I've not said it. It's not on my list.
Okay, word.
But my number 12 is by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge.
Nice, dude. I can't believe I left off Peppers.
Me too. I just found...
I don't really
not
think
just
90s,
found,
though, when I think
but I found it more
Which is
recently
crazy.
than I'd like to admit. What's
You
that?
what?
One of their songs. Road Trippin'? How
Dude.
old is that?
I think that's one of their older songs.
Is it?
But dude, like
It's a fucking
universally
great song.
speaking, is a fucking phenomenal. It's like I think that might be my favorite Chili Pepper song, and it's not like a popular song by them, like at all.
I could see
it's
that.
a fucking phenomenal
Like
song.
almost all the Chili Pepper songs are popular. They're just...
Yeah, man,
They're like a...
Zephyr song is one of my
don't
favorites by them
age
too.
type of band.
Yeah.
Timeless, for sure.
For show.
For sure.
Alright, my
11?
number... Oh, sorry. That's
11.
skip. My number 11? Shout out Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh, I can't believe I fucking forgot that.
I originally had that at number 30 on mine, but I switched that with Donna Lewis because I was like, I have to have Donna Lewis higher. Because I've totally listened to that song way more than Gangsta's Paradise, for me anyways.
I was going to say the exact opposite for Shirley.
But, like, it's just like Donna Lewis. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, it's just a banger.
Love you forever.
Jim forgot how to drink.
Yes.
He was trying to stone cold. He was trying to stone cold it over here. It's 90s.
I did the Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Like special stuff.
11?
With Mike special
I
stuff,
can't
guys.
stop coffee. I choked on a toasted ravioli earlier, by the way.
It's just still in there. You got a little corner in there?
10. I legit was like, oh, and then I was like, oh shit. So I started to run upstairs, and then I
This is a legit question. Do you ever, like, you're chewing something and you know you didn't chew it enough, but you're already going to swallow it, and you're like, fuck. Hope this makes it down.
Time, bro.
Hopes this makes it down.
Well, we got
because it's fucking
now.
over. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, dude. I have some time for my.
And I'll like, I'll give it a little hack up to chew it a little bit.
So it's funny you said that. I was watching some stand-up. I forget who. I think it was either Michael Che or Anthony Jeselnik. But he's like, "Do you ever get to the point when you're wiping your ass and you just keep wiping? And you're like, all right, I'm done after this one."
It's kind of the same concept, yeah, for real.
Yeah, like, we'll see what happens. We're playing with fire here, but we'll see what happens.
Those things very well.
Yeah, that's very word. Yeah, he's got experience.
Dude, Michael Che's stand-up on Netflix is
so
fucking
good.
That and Anthony Jeselnik's newest like stand-up he did. Dude, it's so fucked up, but it is fucking
he's
hilarious.
good as shit. His delivery's just perfect. He can say whatever he wants.
Michael Che's is really good.
That's who opened up when I went and saw Chris Rock a few years ago.
Dude, he's hilarious.
Jeselnik opened up for him, and I didn't even really know who he was. My uncle was like, check this guy out. And I was like, holy shit, that guy's funny as fuck.
I want to watch your uncle do stand-ups.
Yeah, we need to get him down here soon.
You're number 11, Core.
11, Waterfalls, so we can just keep going. TLC, shouts out.
My number 11, I loved this song when I was a little kid because I thought it sounded like the Ultimate Warriors theme song to me. But Are You Gonna Go My Way by Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
I mean, that song, just like you play that song, I'm like, I'm ready, let's go. I'm fucking partying my ass off now.
Lenny Kravitz, man, he was a pretty big.
Yeah, now his daughter's like an actor, isn't
Zoe,
she?
Yeah. But
she's pretty legit.
Hey, there's a video of like on Facebook right now going around of like doing like a crib style thing through his like where he lives or a property that he owns in Brazil. It's insane. Like how big it is.
Imagine how much money he's got down there.
He has like a clear
fucking Brazil.
He has a clear fucking piano, like see-through piano.
That's sick,
dude.
Yeah, that is raw.
Watch the whole thing. You'll just be like, and he's just like,
is it filled with fish? Because that'd be cool if it was like a water tank.
But he's piano. Like, he's such a 70s like hippie. Like he's just like walking around. He's like, yeah, come and see my pad, man. Yeah, we all
like nothing phases him.
No, he's just like, yeah, man. It's just all like, you know, with love and peace, man. That's all I care about. Can't wear your shoes in the house.
Get your fucking shoes off.
It specifically shows him taking off his shoes before he walks in his house.
Oh yeah, crazy. I can see that.
I get that though. I always take my.
He rides a horse around. There's no cars. He rides a horse.
Animals, you know.
He has like 50 cattle just running around, like
it's just doing things, man.
Dude, I mean, the dude's awesome.
Makes sense. Power move. Just moved down to Brazil. It's gangster.
Shout out Lenny.
Lenny's the shit. All right, here we go. Top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Kick it off with the little guy used to go by Sean Combs. I'll be missing you.
Nice. Very well said.
Yeah.
I mean,
every step I take.
The dancing at the one award video thing though. Was a little excessive.
Yeah. He was pretty out there as far as like entertainment antics.
Yeah, I remember
back in the day.
Apparently, rumor was that his record label told him not to make the song because they saw how it fucked over Vanilla Ice when he sampled music, and Sting apparently was getting ready to sue him. Then Sting found out why he made it. And he's like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, Sting like, I would just be the villain. Like,
right.
Yeah, right. It's like it's not worth it.
He kind of put him in a
yeah.
bit of a
Puff Daddy was
there.
like, you gonna fucking come at me right now?
Right.
And
do it,
like,
bro.
Fuck you, man.
For my homie.
Did you see what happened to Pac?
Right.
P. Diddy killed Tupac.
That's where
allegedly.
I could see that.
Allegedly. Yeah, that's my number 10, man. Just a good song.
My 10 figured started off right with an 01 song. Still counts. Fat Lip.
Oh, Sum
nice.
41.
Sum 41. Yeah. I actually thought of that today, so then I pulled up the video for the Hell song because it's still the best music video of all time. All the little dolls. And then that reminded me, shout out Small Soldiers. And then that reminded me, shout out Indians in the Cupboard.
Dude, fucking
Two great movies.
Sum 41 just came out with a new album. Actually,
Did they?
not bad. Sounds like old Sum 41.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's give it a listen.
But my number 10, got to shout out the Cranberries here. Number 10, Linger.
Okay.
Nice. Good song.
Have to
Dude,
let
I
it
don't know if I could pick
linger.
between Zombie and Linger.
Oh, Linger all day.
I would go Zombie.
See, I don't know. It's just so two completely different.
But Zombie's got a few remixes that I really fuck with, too. I think Eminem does a Zombie remix. With just that in the background.
Maybe, I think, yeah, he has one that's in the background, and then a band. Just
yeah,
I think they're called like Wolf or something.
Right
Yes.
when the lead singer Dolores O'Day, I think is
Bad
her name
Wolves.
is.
Bad Wolves is the name of the band, and they redid it. It's so good.
Yeah.
When she passed away, that's what they were like, we're making a cover song for them.
It's really good.
And that was really popping for a
Cranberries have
minute.
another really... Oh, Dreams.
Yeah,
Dreams is
Dreams
fucking
is good.
phenomenal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. God, Linger's such a good song.
It really is.
I feel like I should just be laying on a hill.
Have to let it linger.
No, I just can't stop thinking of Zombie, though.
She could fucking sing,
Yeah,
dude.
she could. Irish, man. Those Irish people.
Irish can sing.
Buono.
That's what Bon Jovi says. What's he say? The Irish sing and the Italians play football.
It's your number 9.
And cook.
Yeah.
The Irish, they just boil everything. The potatoes. My number 9. Wow, I thought this said Irish, but it's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
I had Slide.
I wanted to
on
go
here
see
somewhere.
them, but they're like, we're going to bring Train along. And I talked about this last week. You only go to Train to listen to 2 songs. Meet Virginia and Drops of Jupiter, and then you get the fuck out.
It's so true, though.
I mean, dude.
You could just
She
show up
doesn't
towards
know
like the end of
dreams.
their opening set, and then that's probably the last 2 songs they play.
True. No.
You know that's what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
gotta
us.
be.
It's not like we're gonna kick off our show with a fucking
Right.
list. That's what people tune in
Right.
for. We're
Right.
gonna wait. We're gonna make you wait.
Trudy
like,
Chains.
Make you listen to the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Maybe
Blew your
hit it up,
mind.
bro. Give it a shot.
I was just thinking
Give it a
myself
shot.
at like the concert, like, yeah, they probably could.
Yeah, they probably do. My 9?
Yes.
Tupac, Doug's Mansion.
Nice. Dude, I love the acoustic version of that came out a few years later. After that, it's just so good. So
Also, the acoustic version of NWA. I think they still play that on 105.7 sometimes.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
in the Hood. Yeah.
That's a good one.
my number 9, Mo Money, Mo Problems, Notorious B.I.G.
Nice,
Big
nice.
E with Puff Daddy. Dude, that music video is hilarious too, with the way they're just dancing like on like the fucking like eye fish lens.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah. And their puffy ass coats.
which is quintessential for 90s. Like,
They're not
you need
puffy,
a-
shiny ass coats.
Diddy's music videos were just fucking
Yeah,
best.
always giant clothes.
Him and May's fucking space suits.
And Missy Elliott, she had some pretty wild ones too.
did, man. So my number 8, Wonderwall, Oasis. Higher.
No, I hate that song.
What?
Really?
I just don't
I
like
left
Oasis.
it off just because I thought both of you would put it on. I fuck with Oasis though.
I like legit can't stand Oasis.
You're the worst kind of person.
You're my Wonderwall.
That's another flow trip song for me.
Also, you can't understand them when they talk without, like, if they're not singing, you can't understand them at all because their accent's so fucking
Oh,
heavy.
yeah. And they hate everything.
Good. They probably hate you because you don't like the song Wonderwall. You're honestly, dude, I'd call somebody. It's pretty fucked up. You don't like this song.
You gotta get your shit checked out, bro.
Going from a guy who... No, whatever.
My brain works.
Who literally has to get his shit checked
My
out.
butt doesn't work.
Move your mic up a little bit. Move your mic.
Oh, word. I thought it was up again. I was like, I swear I put it back down.
That's my number 8.
My number 8, we can zoom Flava in the ear, Mr. Craig Mack.
Nice,
and then,
nice.
since we already mentioned that, just a little shouts out to Real Raw. Also, maybe an even better song in my opinion.
R.I.P. Craig Mack.
R.I.P. My number 8, California Love, Tupac.
Oh. It's been a good amount of Tupac on this list, and like no repeaters, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, I totally was.
Yeah.
Totally thought like
Shows
More Money,
you the
More Problems.
range.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
Just how many fucking songs like Tupac has, like
right, that are all just so good.
Yeah, for real. Should probably get checked out.
One thing I think I want to, like, if I had a bucket list of 10 things, some that'd be on there, is to drive around California in like a drop top caddy with that song.
Yeah.
Just give me 4 minutes of that.
You know, all Californians like, yeah, we get it, dude. Like,
yeah. I'm from St. Louis, dude!
It did!
I never got to do this!
And then they're like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. Then they come here and they're like, welcome to St. Louis!
Yeah.
Country grammar! You can find me in St. Louis.
I'm not from the Lou!
Yeah, we already fucking heard it. Oh my god, it's what that one guy did.
Alright, my number 7.
And that was Trading Places of the modern era.
My number 7. This also goes to our range because none of us picked this yet. Notorious B.I.G. Juicy.
Yep. Such a good song.
I don't even got it on there.
Yeah,
it's all a dream.
I used to read Murder Magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Whoa, that's not the one. What are we, number 7? Oh.
Yes.
I don't think anybody's got any Eminem on there yet.
Nah.
Hi, my name is...
Damn it, you son of a
Mr.
bitch.
Slam Slam.
I didn't have
a little higher up on mine.
I didn't have any Eminem.
It's a little higher up on mine.
My name is...
Whatever.
Alright, we can wait.
Okay.
My number 7 is by the Foo Fighters, Everlong.
Nice pick, dude.
Okay.
I was hoping you were gonna have it on there because I didn't know where.
Song, man.
It's one of my the acoustic version of that song will make you fucking cry.
The acoustic, when it begins acoustic and then ends with the final minute of them fucking just rocking out to that song with like the electric guitar. I mean, the whole band comes in and starts playing, dude. That is one of the... I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it now. It's one of the coolest live, like, performances I've ever seen. Because he starts acoustic, he comes down, they have that long, narrow stage, he walks down, plays acoustic, it's very slow, and then it just gets to, like, the last, like, minute and a half of the song, and it turns into, like, another 3 minutes because the band just jams the fuck out. Like, it's just awesome.
Shout out Dave Grohl. He's the man.
He is the man.
Alright, my number 6, little Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
It's a little higher up, man.
Alright.
That's the song, actually, so that was a song I got pissed at myself for forgetting, because that's
what an idiot.
One of my all-time favorite songs.
Alright, well then, I mean, I got dibs on it then, since you forgot about it. It's your number 6, Court.
My number 6, you just heard, had to check and make sure, 99, Party Up in Y'all.
Nice.
DMX. Yeah.
Have
you ever seen that video of the little girl? She's like 3 and she's throwing the trash away. She's like, y'all gonna make me up in here, up in here. That's gonna be Millie.
Suck my dick. I just love that part.
You get mad if I call Millie 11 just because of Stranger Things? Like if that's all I call her.
No, but you know what's crazy? So I don't watch Stranger Things, so we were trying to figure out, like, because somebody else told us, like, oh yeah, I know somebody named Millie, and I was like, wow, that's kind of trippy. I figured that
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, and then my brother told me, like, well, yeah, that name's making a comeback because of Millie Bobby Brown. And I was like, who the fuck is that?
Who is Millie
I don't watch that shit.
Dude. She's taking over the fucking world.
You guys should... Hannah's never watched. You guys should watch Stranger Things. It's good.
I might check it out.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Probably after it's done. You know how I roll.
Yeah, bro.
Or just wait until the 4th, and then that's when the 3rd season comes out, and you just match it up with us, and we can talk about it in the show, so we don't have to, like, wait for you to talk about it. Or just
pressuring me into it's not going to work out for
difficult.
you. Yeah, for sure. I'll
anyway,
probably just
is it my turn
now? Yep, number 6.
My number 6. Gotta go to one of my all-time favorite hip hop groups, A Tribe Called Quest.
Oof,
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Nice. Can I kick it?
Well done.
Yes, you can.
I'm gone. Can I kick it? Fucking Tribe, man.
Top 5?
Love Tribe. Top 5.
We're in the top
Kicking
5.
off number 5. Little Chumbawamba. Tub thumping.
You motherfucker.
We'll be singing.
Higher.
Okay.
When we're winning.
It was like my go-to hockey song when I was fucking like 7.
I could never
Is it coming up next
they say
on the Nano? We have to wait again.
Something piss, right? But you can't tell if they're saying piss or
I'm
not.
pissing the night away.
Pissing the night away, yeah. And
Well,
we always debate if it was kissing or pissing.
Pissing the night away.
If it's pissing, that just means they're getting drunk. Cause,
right.
Which
But,
is what
you
they're
know,
doing.
We were
So,
like 9, so we didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if the radio version played pissing or not.
I think they might have changed it to kissing, and that's what where the hang up was.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
probably-
saying?
I remember, like, as a little kid watching a U2 concert, he's talking about his dad. So he's like, I just met my old man and the edges of old man together, pissed his futz. And I'm just like, why are they mad? And my mom's like, oh, no, they mean they're drunk. I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, okay. All right. Weirdos.
Is it mine?
No, my number 5, right?
Number 5, yeah.
How bizarre.
Okay.
OMC.
I had that. That's my number 49. That's my 49.
That's like a super
It's
quintessential
a great
90s
song, man. Great song.
Nice.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
It's a fucking great song.
Just like, again, a summer jam for me as well.
Dude, for
just,
sure.
Just like a good
Like,
summer
I just see
banger.
myself in the backyard just fucking...
Just thinking like Emo's Pool.
In the hot, hot
Jumping
sun.
off the diving board.
Just doing stupid shit.
I've always wanted to check out his other music just to hear like what it sounds like, but I'm like afraid.
Yeah,
like,
it's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
I did that with Go West, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah, bro.
It's like they had one other song off like that album with King of Wishful Thinking. I'm like, this is pretty good. Maybe
You skip through like 5 songs, you're like, okay, one hit wonders.
It was the first song off the album. Like, yes, maybe this album's gonna be good, and then it's just like, oh fuck,
No,
damn,
not at all.
But anyway, my number 5, Eddie Vedder and Friends, Pearl Jam, Better Man.
Good one.
Fucking great song. She
Good
lies
one.
and says she's in love with him.
Surprised you didn't pick Jeremy.
Can't find a better man. Not the biggest fan of Jeremy, honestly.
I like
I
it,
have
but
so
they
many
have-
other songs I like
It's
better.
probably just because people find it the most popular when
Yep.
there's so many other good songs.
Jeremy spoken. I think Black's way better than Jeremy.
Pearl Jam's so good.
They are.
All right, my
New
number
album coming out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ! Look at them go.
Seen them-
Timeless.
Dude, you have to see them live. Seen them live 3 times. They're one of the
Good.
best bands to see live. They
Really?
play everything.
My number 4, Corey just said this, but Eminem, My Name Is. I mean,
Yeah.
that song just took over.
Like, what's up?
Hi, my name is.
Yeah, it's my number 4.
That MTV, was that the MTV show where he did Hi, My Name Is, and they all walked in?
Yeah.
All dressed the
When the
same.
MTV Music Awards were actually cool, and they actually had like really good artists like come on
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, back then.
And then the lyric came, MTV won't let me be.
Well, let me be me. So
Without
easy.
me.
They're trying to shut me down on MTV.
So number 4 for me,
Yes, sir.
my boy Nas, New York State of Mind.
Great song.
Yeah, just had to throw it. It's just too prevalent for me.
Good song. Good song.
Yee?
Number 4 for me. I feel like Jim, this is going to be higher on yours still.
Okay.
Smells Like Teen.
Higher up. Higher up, bro.
Honestly, left that one off specifically because I knew better.
Higher up, bro. My number 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
gonna be it.
Little song by Alanis Morissette called "Ironic."
Oh wow,
just one of my favorites.
Isn't it ironic?
Oh, the irony.
Don't you think? Justin Timberlake and Fallon singing it on in their camp skits on the Tonight Show. God, by Alanis Morissette.
That skit's so fucking funny.
A little too ironic, and I really do think you're gonna miss out on your sloppy joes.
Fallon Timberlake.
Sorry, Mr. Fletcher.
The best is when Michael is it Michael Key
when he does it,
when he does it's so fucking funny.
I said it was lights out.
Fallon. It's right up.
Well, it's lights out, not lights loud. That's a dumb joke.
Turn number 3.
Whose is it? Mine?
Yeah, it's your
my number 3.
The same rotation.
Top 3.
Jimmy jacked it already. The Mambo number 5. But I'll slide.
I didn't say Mambo number 5.
Oh shit, you did.
I said Macarena.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So number 3, Mambo number 5.
Trying to
There you
blame
go,
you.
buddy.
Well, the next
Oh,
one.
by Lou Bega?
Yeah.
The next one.
What a name.
The next one you jacked.
I
surely.
almost put that on my list, and I was like,
Mama number 5?
Yeah, I didn't put it on.
Damn.
A little bit of Monica in the sun.
I mean, if that song comes on ever, you're just in a better mood. There's just no doubt in a better mood.
My number 3, Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. Loved it. Piss off.
Jim already said it, so fuck you, Todd.
But that Entourage episode where he's just like losing his mind and he's just jet skiing with like 2 women like riding with him, like topless women.
Never seen Entourage.
Really?
No, bro. I didn't have that kind of money.
I thought you've seen Entourage.
No, bro.
You should totally watch Entourage.
I grew up average middle class.
It is fair because I only got to watch Entourage because my older brother had it. And my older brother's.
I thought you've seen Entourage. Oh, dude, you would love Entourage.
I know. I need to get Entourage.
Entourage is fucking phenomenal.
And I need to watch all the oceans.
Well,
I just went over to Collins the other day and he was watching Entourage.
Just to pump you up on like my favorite season, he's just riding around in a jet ski and this song's just blaring in the background. Love it.
What song was it?
Return of the Mac, Mark Morrison.
I completely forgot.
He's just riding around. Vince is riding around in a jet ski with like 2 topless women, and they encounter like dolphins, like in the ocean. Like,
what a moment!
I know.
Yeah.
With Return of the Mac playing,
yeah.
Fuck yeah! All right, my number 2 goes out to a little hip hop group called Tag Team. A little whoop, there it is.
Ooh.
Hit me.
Whoop. Tag Team back again.
Check in.
Let's begin. Party up, party up.
Now it's time
Speaking
for
is Tootsie Roll 90s?
Yeah, 69 boys, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
God,
that was on Jock Jams. It's on the best Jock. I think it's Jock Jams volume. It might be the first one or the third one, but there's one Jock Jams that's fucking might be 2. There might.
I'm pretty sure Jock Jams Volume 1 is the.
It had like Whoop There It Is, Let's Get Ready to Rumble, which shout out Unlimited 2, Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Maybe we just had it labeled as Jock Jams Volume 1, but I could have sworn. What is it? What was that your number 2? My number 2 was Chumbawamba. Gonna go ahead, bring back one of my my top shouts outs, which was Barbie Girl by Aqua.
That's your number 2?
Yes. Well, I had to replace
Damn,
Chumbawamba.
that's crazy. I have that written down because I started an honorable mentions list, but then I was like, I'm not making it.
Yeah, it was going to be an honorable mention, but I brought it into the play because Jim already said Chumbawamba, so Chumbawamba was my number 2. Because Chumbawamba, I heard that song so much, and I tried to ask for the fucking CD for Christmas, but I had no idea what the actual song was called or the actual band, and I was like, just look for a band with a funky spelling, and my parents could never find it. So it always frustrated the piss out of me. You know, back when there was like no internet and shit, so you couldn't just like Google who the fuck sings this song.
Right.
And I'd hear it on the radio, but I'd never catch the fucking name of the band. I'd just be like, God damn it, I really want this CD. Kind of glad I never got it though, because I don't think I've heard another song of theirs, to be honest with you.
I don't think they had another one.
Right.
Anyway.
So yeah, Barbie Girl.
Nice.
Barbershop.
Used to stay up late at night because that video would be on like Channel 11 late. Like they used to show music videos way back when.
Wake up.
Fucking Christ. And Barbie Girl was like the
That's
dopest.
what I meant to tell him too.
Is that what you meant to tell him?
I was staring at
him. To put it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep putting it
I just like he turned to me. Oh, that's what I meant to tell him.
I put it up and then I put it down.
I kept listening to
see
his
what
story.
I did?
So
that's fucking great.
Yeah. It's a good story though.
Dude, it distracted me.
Yeah, Barbie Girl, Aqua.
And shout out to the porno channels that you could like kind of see a tit here and there when it was like all fuzzy.
Yeah, porn is hilarious.
Dude, it is acting. Dude, it's almost funnier to watch the acting than the porn.
Oh, bro, it's so funny.
But my number 2, I have to go. I mean, it would just be weird if I didn't say U2, but U2 1. I mean, it's just a phenomenal song. Like
1 is your number 2, eh?
Yep. One Love. I couldn't decide between that and like Mysterious Ways. And then there's also Sweetest Thing is a great 90s song by them.
Such a good song.
And you also had Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me from the Batman Forever soundtrack.
True.
So yeah, U2 1 is my number 2. Before you say your number 1, on Facebook we asked people, what is your all-time best or all-time favorite 90s song? We actually had a lot of people respond on Twitter too.
Nerds.
But Nick Roach, real quick, Thumbawumpin' by Chumbawamba. Darren Ferguson said all
Tub
that
Thumpin', but whatever.
Tub Thumpin'.
Thumbawumpin', this fucker just said.
Whatever. Darren Ferguson said All That She Wants, Ace of Base.
Okay.
Jeremy A. Boyer, he's the blues organist at Enterprise Center.
Sick.
He said Tough One, but I really like Closing Tide by Semisonic.
Okay.
Paul Clemens said Belle Biv DeVoe. I think I've said that right, by
Yeah,
Poison.
you did. Yes.
Ron Melody said 1 Week, Bare Naked Ladies. Zane Smigala said, if I think of 90s, I have to think of My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion and I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
True and true.
Sarah Wheeler said, I'm going to go with Don't Speak by No Doubt. Justin Robin, All-Star, Smash Mouth, even though it came out in 99 as a send-off for the decade. It's a good way of putting it. Steve Kelly, Semi-Charmed Life, Third Eye Blind. Cal Forche, Hands Down Pony by Genuine or Any Will Smith.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Pony was going to be that was another honorable mention of mine.
Nicolette said Gin and Juice, Mo Money, Mo Problems, I Got 5 on it, and Nothing But a G Thing.
Gin and Juice.
Chloe Wolf said Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana, Pete Stump, Everlong, Foo Fighters, Jimmy Molson, Bob Hansen, Jump by Crisscross, John Fodge, My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. That's a fucking great song.
That's a fucking great song.
JCD, Poison, Belle DeVoe.
Yeah.
My Mom, Trisha, she said Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve. Stan Cohen said Blue. Anthony Stewart said Ironic, Alanis Morissette. Will Shriver said Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep. Jeremy Leth said Counting Crows, Mr. Jones. And then Mike Meagle said Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne, even though they came out in 2003, but whatever.
Oof.
But
great song, though.
And real quick, if you guys don't care, I'm just going to run through mine real quick. From 50, I'm just going to run through them.
Your what?
I'm going to run through them real quick. It'll take me a minute.
What are you telling us? Just go.
From 50 to 30.
Oh, Jesus.
I had Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio, How Bizarre, OMC, Semi-Charmed Life, Third Eye Blind, What's My Age Again, Blink-182, 1 Week, Bare Naked Ladies, Run Around, Blues Traveler, Push by Rob Thomas and Friends, Slide, Goo Goo Dolls, Love Fool by the Cardigans, You Get What You Give by the New Radicals, Just a Girl by No Doubt, Miami Will Smith, This Is How We Do It, Montel Jordan, Fuck the Police, NWA, Loser Beck, Say It Ain't So, Weezer, Kiss from a Rose Seal, Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews Band, No Diggity by Blackstreet, and Meet Virginia by Train. That was my 50 to 30.
Those are like every song that I thought about putting on there.
And I actually had...
And most songs we had on there.
I actually had Closing Time by Semisonic and Cowboy by Kid Rock on also, but I took them off the list because I thought of other songs.
Oh, Ball with the Ball. That should have been on there.
Yeah.
All right, my numero uno.
Yep, what's your number one?
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
It's got. I mean
that's
it's
just
the
90s in a
it's the
nutshell,
quintessential.
bro.
If you Google number one song
Yeah.
of the 90s, Smells Like Teen Spirit is on everybody's number one. That's everyone's number one.
It's such a good song.
I remember watching VH1. They did a top 100 songs of the 90s.
Yeah.
Smells Like
I think
Teen
it's on Rolling Stone's top 50 songs of the 90s.
Smells Like Teen Spirit was one, and U2's one was actually two.
It was,
so I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, and
Yeah, man. That's
that,
my
yeah.
jam.
But because I couldn't say it, that was my number 4. It's higher up.
Not
Number one.
number uno.
Terrible person, from what we hear. Fantastic musician.
This is
Robert Kelly.
Yes.
I Believe I Can Fly.
That was.
I mean,
That's just a good
it's
song.
just.
It was in my top
Listen,
10.
all
It just felt
personal
weird
shit
having
aside.
it on.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It just felt really weird having it on my list. Like, I didn't have any Michael Jackson on my list, too, and he came out with that fucking Free Willy song is phenomenal. It's like, I forget what
I didn't
that
even
song
think to
called.
put MJ on.
Black and White came out in the 90s. That's a great song.
True.
Yeah. Again, just purely from a musician standpoint.
Yeah,
I Believe I Can Fly is
Unbiased.
such a good song.
I Believe I Can Fly is fucking great.
I'm glad I took it off my list now because it was your number one.
And it's on Space Jam.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know the Space Jam 2
It's like the
soundtrack's going to be
goosebump
all...
part of fucking Space Jam is that when I Believe I Can Fly comes on.
You know Space Jam 2 is going to be all Drake and like Kendrick Lamar. Like,
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
it might be all right. If it's like Kendrick Lamar, like, hey, we want you to do
Kendrick
like a
Lamar
Black
would be
Panther like
chilling.
soundtrack, it's going to be fucking awesome. But if they're like, hey, Drake, we want you to do what Kendrick Lamar
Make
did
some
for
super
Black
poppy
Panther, it's going to
shit.
be like, oh god, no, like please don't.
We'll see. I'm just not even gonna. I'm not
It's
gonna.
basically going to be like an
anticipate
NBA 2K soundtrack.
If they were smart, they would intertwine a shitload of 90s references in there and have like
I think they
Wu-Tang
probably
come
will.
back and like.
If they don't have
do,
Jordan
like,
in it, then no fucking way. Like it's not even.
Jordan
a
should be
movie.
the coach.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. But my number one is my all-time favorite song ever, and it's "Send Me on My Way" by Rusted Root.
Nice song. Send me away.
Yeah. I didn't know first. Great song.
Reach out.
Is that in Tarzan?
No, it's in
Matilda?
Possibly Madagascar.
Dude.
It's in Ice Age and Matilda. For
Ice
sure.
Age, there it is. I love it in
Ice Age, that's what it is.
Home away. We say it when you're young.
And
Dude,
unfortunately now I think it's in a commercial.
I mean, it's been everywhere, but
Yeah.
like, there's.
I mean, how I recognize it.
They have a performance from Woodstock '99 of them singing that song, and dude, you could just tell they're on like shrooms.
Fuck yeah.
And like
Home
that
away.
lead singer, dude,
Home away.
they do like a fucking 6-minute version of that song, and they fucking, I mean, it's amazing. Like
Yeah.
they just
They're just
go to
vibing out with
town
their
on it,
instruments,
man.
dude.
Oh,
Fucking loving it.
and
That's
the lead,
so sick.
the lead singer, you could just see like this veins like popping out of his neck. Like that's how much he is like fucking like just like
all
into
about
it.
it,
Yeah,
right.
dude, it's such a good performance.
That'd be awesome to be like a legit musician.
Right.
Should,
Yeah.
dude. For sure.
Yeah. And there it is, our top 30 songs of the 90s.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
Wow.
We did it.
That's
We
a
did it.
solid playlist. Might just put that together and listen to it for the rest of summer.
So I was gonna put together on Spotify, which I already have. I've made my playlist for 50. Thank you. But I'm going to make a playlist which it will be out by the time this episode drops. But there's going to be a playlist on Spotify that is just all 90s songs, just all together. No particular order of just
mash it up.
Just the best 90s songs. All the songs that we ever picked from our songs of the week will be, they're from the 90s, will be on the playlist. All the songs that we picked today will be on the playlist. So yeah,
It's gonna be sick.
it's just gonna be the best. It's gonna be the be all end all of 90s playlists.
Music. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we're just gonna like take over.
Yeah.
Like Spotify.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's word.
Yeah. All right, boys. You and him with that 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 this week. Number one, the Blues won the Stanley Cup this year in 2019. Just a fresh reminder. Number 2, we didn't really talk about it at all, but NHL free agency is the buzz right now. I'm loving it. Loving it.
If we want, we could always make. We could always do a hockey talks tomorrow.
We could figure something
during
out.
the day before Spider-Man, maybe.
Oh, possibly.
And then we go see Spider-Man, and then we make Nerds Who Get Late sometimes.
And my number 3, R.I.P. to the 90s on this show. I'm sure we'll make some references, but into the 80s we go.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Wow.
So, yeah, R.I.P. to the 90s. I loved doing it on the show, but we got to get into the 80s now.
And who knows? I mean, just like every other entertainment thing, they might make a comeback.
Yeah, you never know.
True.
So, yeah, that's my uno, dos, tres.
My one is,
great.
for some reason, I just thought about the cartoon Recess, and I'm not sure if that came out in the 90s or not, but I'm just going to give it a shout out because it's an amazing cartoon.
Yeah, dude, so good.
If somebody can tell me where I can find that, actually, I would love to rewatch Recess.
Possibly Hulu.
Maybe.
I'll check for you tonight.
Yeah,
I think
let
it's
me
on the
know
Disney
that.
Channel, actually.
I'll check for you.
2, Pogo Sticks. Not sure when they came out. Probably before the 90s, but that's like one of my favorite toys that I think I
Pogo
didn't even
Sticks were
shout
definitely
out.
90s.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah, they could have been
Damn.
80s though. Pogo Sticks seemed kind of 80s. You know,
Like the wooden, maybe they were wooden.
yeah,
And then some
yeah.
companies
We got
like,
like
we
the
can make
fresh
these.
ones. Yeah. And then 3, of course. Fucking A. Let's go Blues.
Yeah.
Drunk as Hell.
Yeah, dope shirt.
My number 1, shout out to the 90s. I mean, just what a fucking awesome decade that was. Always wish we could have grown up in that decade. Number 2, here come the 80s, boys. I'm ready. And our first episode, hey, little breaking news for us here on Offended.
Oh shit!
First episode of the 80s will be our top 30 songs of the 80s.
Ew.
So we'll fucking kick it off.
The
with
Todd's
music.
Top 50.
Yeah, I mean, I probably will do that.
Fucking fuck.
I mean, you can do 50. I don't give a shit. And my number one, hey guys, shout out 100 episodes. I mean,
Yeah,
look at this
fucking
the hit.
We hit 100. Thank you everybody for listening. I mean, it's just to hit 100. It's kind of fucking surreal a little bit to hit 100 episodes on our 2-year anniversary. Nonetheless, happy 2 years of Offended.
Wow, guys.
And fucking shout out to just all the people. I mean, thank you for listening. Whether it's 10 to 1,000. I mean, to all the million. This is crazy to say, but even to the fucking millions of people that we reached on Twitter. That's crazy. Like to say. So thank you.
What's good?
And this is just getting started. That's all we gotta say. It's just getting started. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Periscope at OffendedPod. And make sure to go follow PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. Make sure to go listen to Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes, which is available where you get Offended, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts, just by searching Offended. Subscribe, follow, give us that 5-star rating, please, and thank you very much. Make sure to go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. Make sure to go check out ABC Podcast, Kyle First Shay, Hotbox Hockey, Chasing Molly, all of our great sponsors that we have right now. And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Trick1042. You can follow Stoutsy at
JimmyJames9417 on Instagram and Twitter, James V Stout Snapchat.
Yeah, done there. Cordo74, CORDOE. Instagram, Snapchat, shout out Crunchy Blowfish, making a little bit of a comeback. I don't really get on there, but sometimes I figured out how to link shit up with Instagram and Twitter, so sometimes I throw it out there.
By the time this episode comes out, we'll already have another Nerds Who Get Laid Sometimes podcast, possibly a Hockey Talks podcast out. So just make sure you go listen to all of those.
Sexy.
But for anyways, this is the finale of our 90s episodes. Happy 90s to everybody. We love you. Thank you for listening. 100 episodes, boys. It's in the books for fucking Corey, Stoutsy, I'm Triggy. This has been Offended, presented by PWP Nation.
Deuces.
When the spawn meets world, spawn meets world.
I said, give me a hell yeah!
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour.
Party on, Wayne! Party on, Garth! It's Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!
Down the left field line, is it enough? Gone! There it is! 62!
Where's my snack pack? Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt.
I believe I can fly.
You play ball like a girl! Just fly together!
What's your favorite scary movie?
We're Just Jump. We like to jump. We like fun things like dancing, partying, girls, tacos.
Tacos.
If you like artists such as Aphex Twin,
No.
Calvin Harris,
No.
Muse,
No. No.
mindless self-indulgence, Eminem,
No!
you might like us. I like to jump. I've always wondered what it'd be like to have a backyard full of jumping opportunities with trampolines and those flotation castle things that you have at little kid parties. If you like to jump too, come see our Facebook at Just Jump Music. Our email is justjumpmusic@gmail.com. Please contact me. I don't have many friends. It's hard to find other jumpers out there.